Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How everybody doing this morning? I know I'm sorry running late. I actually just woke up. I recently just woke up. So I'm running late. But let me just say one person we did forget to put in on our little thumbnail. One person I forgot to put on there. I'm going to write his name down so we won't forget to mention that little monster. Okay? That's exactly what I'm calling him, a monster. I'm going to put his name down because he belongs at the top with the rest of them. But let me just say thank you all for being here this morning. Thank you. This is probably going to be my last live for a while. So I need everybody, that's anybody, to get on your phone and get them in my live. Just call them and say, Pinkie doing a live today. It's lit. She's talking about all of them. Yes. So get out and text, DM them and let them know. Come on over. Thank you all for being here this morning. We're going to talk about all these narcissistic behaviors. We've been talking about these men. Everybody have, all content creators. I just happened to put them all in one I just dug a big hole. No, I threw them in the swimming pool without no water. They're in the swimming pool. I got water, but we found a swimming pool that nobody uses right now. And they can't get out. They can't get out because it's too doggone deep and they can't climb out. This is one of them old time pools that don't have tanning ledges and steps that you can walk up in and sitting bar inside the pool where you can sit there on it. And no, it ain't like that. It's the kind of pool that ain't got nothing in it. You can't get out of it. Okay. Well, you can say we dug a hole and dropped them all in. Okay. But let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. In this video that I'm making is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And then also everything on this channel is covered by the Fair Use Act of 1976. So therefore, I can talk about it. Yes, I can report on it. And remember, it's my opinion. Okay. So I do want to thank everybody for being here. I really, really do. And let me just show you all something. Good morning, Linda. And thank you, Linda, for being in the Pink House and a welcome to everybody else in the Pink House. On this channel, like she said, everything is covered under the Fair Use Act of 1976. And we're going to remember that. Okay. Make sure you all hit the like button coming in. Please tap that like button, jump up from the bushes, get out of the trees, get out of the flower beds, from laying in there sniffing them flowers, and go ahead and hit this like button. And hit that notification bell so I can stay in the algorithm. And go ahead and start start flooding me with some cash apps. I never say that, but yes, go ahead and start flooding me with some cash apps while we at it this morning. Oh, yes, be respectful to the host, the panelists, and the chat. Because now everybody do something for me. Watch out for any trolls, because we had one yesterday. I had to let loose. I had to tell them where to go and everything. I had to cuss their ass out for playing with me. And you know I don't curse. So I just had to, because they was playing with me and I didn't have time for people to be. So if y'all see a troll in there, let Linda or myself know. Let somebody know. We got a troll. Okay? So I can kick their ass out. We're going to kick them out. Oh, I want to show you all something. Remember I told you I got surgery tomorrow, right? That's why I said it's going to be my last live for a while. Okay? So I got surgery tomorrow morning. Well, yeah, they didn't push me back. They told me this morning because all the other doctors didn't get their clearance in. Not like I'm sick, ain't shit wrong with me, but I got surgery here. Okay, but anyway, yesterday I had on my millimeter pink T-shirt. I had never worn it and had it for months. Okay, I got other stuff that I had bought. I haven't had chance to wear it yet. Only reason because I've been wanting to wear it on reunions or stuff, or the very beginning of the first new season or something. So I did wear one last. I don't know, shit, I can't remember. But I want to show you this one here. This is one of her tops by Jay Boland, and you all probably remember this one here. I'm going to try to bring it up. I'm going to try to bring it up and show it to you. This is one of her tops. Let me see. Let me just type in. And so I'm going to show you this one here. Now, I'm not Melanie. I cannot wear it like her. Melanie is tall and beautiful, okay? I'm just 5'1.5". I throw that half in there so y'all won't think I'm 5 feet, okay? I said I'm 5'1.5". Throw that half in there. That way you're not just 5 feet. See that. You know, that's how smart I am. You throw that half in there, then people think you're tall. That's what I do. Because I don't want nobody to think I'm short. I'm not short at all. Let me see. Can I? Why is it one shirt that I want to find, I can't find that top at all? Oh, can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? But anyway, we're gonna. One of the people I forgot to put on my banner is Blueface. So we're gonna talk about him too. I just forgot because I was doing this last night. It was late last night when I was doing putting all the faces on there. These are the people with that type of behavior. Okay. Now let me just say, when you see them coming, we have to watch out. Watch out for these type of people. You're going to watch out for them. And when you see them coming, what you do, you run. You run as fast as you can. Get the heck out of there. Don't look back because they're demons. They got that demon spirit, that devil spirit. You look back at them and they look in your eyes. They got you. They got you. So you just have to run. Whatever you do, if they catch you and you didn't get a chance to get away from them in time, what you do not cater to them. That's what they want you to do. Do not cater to these type of people. Okay? Whatever you do, please don't cater to them. And then another thing, do not appease them because that's what they want you to do. They want you to do that. So you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to just say no. You just have to say no. Okay, well, let's do this here. I did find one of the tops. Since I don't have it on, I'll go ahead and show you. I cannot believe that one particular thing. I can't find it. Ain't that something else? And they got everything else. Okay, well, let me just show this top here. Then I'm going to get on with the show. But I'm trying to wear all of her stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wear Miss Melanie J. Boland line. Since I bought it and I never got a chance to wear it, I'm gonna, oh, I don't know who that is. Oh, that's, okay. I don't want that. But anyway, I'm going to just cast it so you all can see right quick. And then we're going to get on with the show. Because I did this on purpose. This was a purposely act for me to put this on and have it up, but I tried to stay up. I was up late. Okay, let me just show you all something. See on the right, where there's, I don't know, can you see where it says on the right, the smaller pictures on the right-hand side. See that? Some people call it gold, but I don't know what color it is. Her with the orange looking pants on. I had that top. I wore that top, and I think everybody's seen that top before. Now there's a top that she got that goes with some blue jeans. And this is let me see. No, that's not it. But anyway, there's a top that she have that goes with blue jeans, right? I have that on right now. Well, let me just show you. So I'm going to stop casting this and so we can get on with the show because I'm going to keep it. Here's the, I'm going to show it to you so y'all can see. Okay. Remember this top here? This is the top. Now it don't fit like Melanie. Melanie tops fit great. Okay. So, but here it is, right here. This is the top. You all can see it. It got the ruffled sleeves on it. See the ruffled sleeves and everything. And I didn't want to wear jeans because I don't know. So I just got on some. I can't do that. I just got on some. I don't know. Whatever you call these pants. See here, whatever you call these pants, that's what I got on. Okay? But mine don't fit like hers. Melanie is tall and beautiful. I'm short. Okay? But anyway, I like it. Let me go ahead and get rid of this here. Stop sharing this. Okay, now let's go ahead and get on with our show. Okay? Let me get rid of that because I don't need it no more. We're going to go ahead and get on with the show. And let me tell you something. They do not, it's hard to keep yourself in the algorithm. I don't know why. They about to piss me off. Okay. So now only person I forgot, well, that's one of the people I forgot to put on my little thumbnail, Blueface. Now, you see, I got all the other players on there. I have them all on there. So, and if anybody forget what the players are, don't worry. I'll remind you who they are. Okay? Because I got them. We got Nesto. We got Martel. We got Juan. Okay, we got the guy that's called himself Aaron. He goes by so many names. Aaron. Okay. We got the guy that's called himself. Well, that's Aaron. On my phone. I'm sorry. He goes by the name. Let me just do this again, so I can have them all up in front of me. Then I'm going to go ahead and wish everybody. Thank everybody for being here. Just give me 1 second, guys. Like I told you, I just woke up this morning. Okay. So we got Aaron, or he calls himself Nick. He calls himself so many different names. And then we got what's his name? Darius Jackson. And then we got Tim Norman. And let me see, have I missed anybody? If I missed one of these narcissistic men, let me know. And if you're not sure whether he's a narcissist, we'll go over the checklist so we can identify. Okay, and now we're not doctors now. Don't get me wrong. We're not doctors at all. I'm trying to figure out how to raise my chair. How do you raise a chair, guys? No, that's taking me down. I don't know how to do none of this stuff in my house. Y'all should know that by now. Okay, but so yeah, we're going to talk about one by one. All right, we're going to talk about these uh, foods. Let me just see this. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna keep them up one by one. Okay. I'm just trying to bring them up big so I can see the butts. And let me. So I'm gonna bring them up while. Let me go ahead and welcome everybody in first. Thank you, Linda, for being here, doing all that you're doing. I said what I said. Thank you. What I said. I love my pink flowers. I need them. Yes, I do. Jassy J. Thank you, Jassy J, for being here this morning. Thank you. I love the lips. Yes, I do. Beverly Childs. Good morning, Beverly Childs. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you being here. We getting ready to run down these. We getting ready to check them off. Yes, we are. Thank you, Beverly. I like that music. Thank you. Thank you. That's always been my opening music. I love it. I love that music. And that music is so old. I don't know. I've just been using it for the longest. I don't know. Miss Z, thank you for being here. Miss Z, thank you. Beverly Child's got the music going on. You really like that music. That's great. I think everybody liking that song. Yes, Miss Z said, yes, that song. Yes, it is. It is so interesting how the topics of not how the topic of narcissism. Yes, and yes, we all going to talk about we ain't gonna say the asses. We're all going to talk about these clowns or these creatures. Okay, we got to be nice. I'm not going to say as I just say clowns or creatures or something. Thank you, Cricket, for being in the Pink House this morning. I know it's early in the morning, so I had to pull off my pajamas and put on one of the J. Bolin tops by Melanie. Yes, the topic is really gaining a lot of traction. It is, because I wish I had blue face up there, and it's probably a few more I needed to put up there. So y'all do not forget, we're going to talk about his stuff too. I'm trying to be nice and not call them names. Yes, I am. Renee Elliott, thank you for being here this morning. I love my pink, my hearts. Thank you, my hearts. Linda Gamble said, Grand Rising for a successful procedure. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It better go good. Yeah, because after that, then I got the one that they was going to do on the 10th last Friday, because all the clearance wasn't in. So they got that one pushed back. So I'm going to do the shoulder one first. It's all because I just fell too many times on it and pulled that tendon out of there. And that tendon was hanging. When I say hanging, yes, it was hanging, that tendon. You can just take your hand and put it on it and just roll it up and down, just like somebody take a straw. It was hanging. It was from the elbow to here, under the armpit. It was bad. I sent pictures of it to Black Titanic and everything, because she's a nurse and everything. And yes, it was bad. Pinkie, I got you, sweetie. I would be putting them on time out or block. Thank you, Linda. I know y'all don't want Linda to come for you. Linda come for you. You in for it. Thank you, Miss Beverly Childs. Thank you. My first super sticker of the day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much that makes me feel. I really do appreciate that. What is today? The 16th? Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It's not always that I get a super sticker. So when I get one, I get pretty excited. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Is that my Debbie? And also, thank you for praying for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But y'all may see me on Black Titanic's live because I won't have to do anything because they're gonna have my arm stationary. It's gonna be down to my side for a while. And then I think the other one is they're gonna do that one after Thanksgiving or first week in December, whatever. They can book me back in. Debbie. Good morning, Miss Debbie. Good morning. Cheryl Howard. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Miss Pinkie, my beauty, in the chat. Okay. Demita Joe. Good morning, Demita Joe. I see you. I see all the hearts. Impetitious. Thank you. Thank you this morning. And it is Thursday. You know what? I forgot, and I actually thought it was Friday. That tells you how bad I lose track of the days. And maybe I'll go out and find. I'm still thinking about maybe I need to get a part-time job so I can remember the days of the week. Yeah. Okay. Impetitious. It is Thursday. And Taffy, thank you, Taffy, for being here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's your Cash App? Oh, Lord, thank you for saying that. Oh, my God. Thank you for saying that. Oh, I think, you know what? It's going across here now. You know what? I think that was Renita just asked me that. Yes. I think you, Rita, thank you. You know what? You knew something I did not. I forgot to put that going across the bottom. And thank you for asking me, what is your Cash App? And because for you saying that, it's going to roll across at the bottom. It is, because I don't know it by heart myself. Let me tell you what it is. Let me see what my Cash App is. Cash App is $ Pinkie the Housewife. $, and the only thing capitalized is the capital P and the H. Everything else, you'll see it rolling across again. Because I don't remember my Cash App. You know what? Why I don't remember my Cash App, what it is? Because I never get any. Nobody ever. I may get one Cash App, maybe 1 or 2 a month, maybe, if that. So I'm just happy. I got that. Beverly Childs started me off with my first super sticker this morning. Yes, I am. But thank you for reminding me I needed that to go across. I know what you was doing, Miss Elliott. You said Pinkie need to put her banner going across the bottom. Thank you. I got you, girl. I got you. I knew what you was doing. When you said that, it's like, oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Okay, we're getting ready to start. Let me just make sure. Oh, thank you, Miss Elliott. Renita just sent me a $10 Cash App. Thank you. Thank you so much. You all are just showing out this morning. Yes, you are. You all making me feel special because you know, I don't get. This is new for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I know you still wanted me to put that banner going across. Yes, 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 yes. I know. I needed to do that. Yes, I did. Okay, thank you. Oh, another cash out. Let me just thank you. And then let me just see. Another cash app. That's from Demita. Thank you, not McCoughlin. I want to say it. I sent you this cash app. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Another cash app. Let me see. It just went away. It hopefully comes back up. Debbie is in the house. In petition. Miss Reese, thank you for being here, Miss Reese. Thank you. And I think I already said, Miss Taffy, thank you, Taffy. You have some at the most dangerous losers that are out here. Yeah, these are very dangerous. Yes, they are. They are. Your husband is a Ralph. Oh, yes, I need to write his name down so we can talk about him. Ralph is not on there. He's a big gaslighter. He gaslights you all the time. Special yes, he do. Yes, thank you for reminding me of him because we did talk about him at one point. Thank you. So we got Blueface. I didn't have his face on there, and Ralph. Oh gosh, I should have consulted you all on this yesterday. So I'll make sure I don't miss. Linda said, make sure y'all hit that like button and come from under those bushes, around the bushes. Get yourself out of the. Thank you, Stacy Washington. A $10 cash app. Thank you, Stacy, so much. I got another. You all just showing out this morning, and you all don't know how much I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all gonna help me going into that OR just as happy, just thinking about you all. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in there and just be so happy. They're gonna think I'm happy because they putting that stuff in my IV. Now this is another cash app. I'm just put thank you on it because I don't know. It didn't have their name on it. Let me just do it this way so I can try to see if for some reason I can. It's a cash app. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure who sent this one here, but I'm saying thank you for it anyway. Thank you. Okay. I'm saying thank you to everybody that's sending out these cash apps. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to just not drop my link. I'm going to drop my link earlier because I want everybody to get up here and give their 2 cents, 5 cents, $1 $20,000 cents on these narcissists. Whatever you got to say. Beverly Childs just gave me another. She just gave me a $5 cash app. Thank you, Beverly Childs. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Beverly. Let me. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't think they know. Okay. Okay, next time I know. Also, I said what I said. I said what I said. Gave me a cash app and a $10. Thank you. I said what I said. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me see. Anybody? Who said that? Thank you. Who said that for being in the pink house? We're getting ready to try to understand and drag and talk about them. Y'all can drag them. Y'all can talk about them. Y'all can talk about everything. Okay. No holds barred today because we're going to put them in the spotlight. We've been talking about these men for the longest. So we're not going to hide who they are. We're going to talk about them. And yes, we are. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Let me just see. Thank you, Linda. And I got also a cash app from Miss Linda Gamble as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have never felt as special as I do today because you all have really showed up and showed out this morning for me. I really appreciate you all and everything. Yes, I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking for something. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I see it, Linda. Thank you. Blessings, guys. Now let's go ahead and get started. So we got these narcissists that we're going to talk about. They may not be narcissists. They may just be crazy people. Now you all got to remember, I'm not a doctor, right? I am not a doctor at all. I am not a doctor. I am just, I'm just Pinkie. So don't take my word for it that they are a narcissist. Okay? We can only take the word of these men that we're going to see up here. I'm trying to cast them so you all can see them. Oh, shoot. It's not letting me do it that way. So you know what I'm going to do is not letting me do it that way. So I'm going to just bring them up the old-fashioned way. Yes. I'll just do it this way. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. What did I put them? Oh, I'm trying to remember. What did I put these foods? I did the thumbnail, so I had to put it somewhere. It was late last night, so I dropped it somewhere in here. And when I say I dropped it, I really did because I just dropped it somewhere and just pulled it. And oh Lord, where did I put this thumbnail? Oh Lord, y'all have to excuse me. It's too early in the morning for me. I'm just looking. Well, shoot. Well, don't worry about it. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk about all these narcissistic men. All right. And we got to talk about them. because they are clowning. They're doing too much and everything. When I say they are clowning, they are. They're clowning us women like we're like we don't have good sense. They're using these young women, and a lot of them just don't understand. They just don't understand that you're being used, baby girl. The man don't love you. It's all about him. It's all about control. It's all about what he wants, right? And so it ain't got nothing to do with you. These men just doing what they want to do, how they do want to do it, and everything. And so what I'm going to do, y'all have to excuse me. What I'm going to do, I'm getting ready to just pull that sucker on up. But the first, while we're talking about it, let's talk about the number one narcissist, and then I'm going to bring up. Let me just go ahead and talk about the first one we're going to talk about. Is Martell. I call him. At first, I used to call him the devil in the pink suit. Then I gave him another name, which is the snake. And then I changed from that. Now he's the creature. I just gave him a brand new name because he keeps evolving. He keeps changing. He changes from day to day. So you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of Cracker Jacks. You open up that box, you never know what you're going to get until you open it up. Okay? So, and then when you open it up, you be ready to run and get out of there, but sometimes you get stuck. And that's what happens with all of them. Ralph from, now, Martell is from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Ralph is from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. His wife's name is Drew. Okay? And in a way, I'm glad she left that food. I don't know about y'all, but I am so glad she left that food. It seems like it was forever for her getting out of there. But everybody got their own way of getting out and how they're going to get out. Because you got to, whenever you get out, you got to make sure you get out safely. You can't just jump and run. You have to do it as safest way that you can. And let me see. And I'm going to make sure that we don't forget about this food here. I'm going to put him, the ones that I forgot, I'm putting them on here so we can make sure we talk about them. But you try to get out the safest way that you can. All right. And that may take some time. You may not be able to do it all at one time. You may have to do it the best way that you know how. Okay. Let me see. I'm just finding where I put this food. Why is it when I pull it up, it's not there? I'm on the same thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag and drop it. No, I can't do that. I can't drag and drop it. Guys, I'm trying to do things. Okay, forget it. It ain't going to let me have it. I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, so we have to watch out for these foods. Okay? And then we got Nesto. Nesto, like I always told everybody, thank you, Cricket, for being here this morning. I'm not sure whether I called your name out earlier. Any foods, they are clown's behavior. Yes. Oh, Wendy's ex-husband is also one. Yes. Rocky too. Oh my God. How did we Rocky? I did report on him. Rocky is remember he's married to one of the women from Escape. He's married to one of the sisters. He was one yes, Rocky. Yes, don't forget about him, guys. Okay? Rocky is another one. Oh my God. Oh, yes. And then oh yes. Yes. Natasha. Okay. And then if you all can name any others that we forgot to bring their names up, please do. Don't hesitate. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so we can go ahead and talk about these men one at a time. And when I bring you all up, because everybody know who they are, Martell, Juan Dixon now. Juan Dixon is from the Potomac, Housewives of Potomac, okay? That's who he's from, okay? So now he's just like them. He's been with this Robin forever. He's been with Robin forever. And he still cheats on her. Okay, that's why they got divorced. And then Rocky been cheating. He's been cheating with so many side chicks and taking care of side chicks and moving them closer into near where he is and from out of town, moving them, taking care of them and everything. Yes, on his wife's money. You know, because his wife sings with the Escape. And then you got Tim Norman. Tim Norman, from Sweetie Pies, right? He had did allegedly, everything is allegedly now, but it's my opinion. He had did time before getting on the show of Sweetie Pies with, Miss Robbie. That's her son, right? And it's a whole big family. Thank you, Linda, 26 and 24 in the chat. Thank you, Linda, for letting me know. And so he, Tim Norman put out however you want to say it, put out, arrange, whatever, a hit allegedly on his cousin. I'm talking about his brother's son. I ain't talking about some fake cousin, real bloodline cousin. His unalived brother. That was his nephew. That was bloodline. Okay? Put out a hit on him, allegedly. And now he's unalived. So he is serving popo time, lockup time. He's in the lockup. I wish I knew how to let my, maybe if I can put a pillow in my chair, because I got this other thing. Let me just see something, guys. I have to go somewhere and find a pillow. But anyway, he had put out a hit on him, and so the brother is no longer here. I mean, the cousin is no longer here. He had people to do it. A friend girl, plus he had the person with the pow. Okay. In my opinion, he probably had someone to do his brother as well. He did. And Jennifer Williams used to date Tim Norman, but also Jennifer Williams dated, which is Aaron or Nichols, or he goes by Nick. He goes by so many different names. Guys, I can't keep track of the man's name. You can call him Nick, you can call him Aaron, you can call him any one of his alias, because this man go by so many different names. I can't keep track myself, okay? And if y'all can keep track of it, you're good, because I can't. And don't forget Nestor. Nestor Williams is he's married to Shirley Strawberry. But to me, how can you be married to somebody when they already was married when you married him? But they claim they're still married. So we'll just roll with it. Just roll with it. You can call her sister wife, you can call her whatever, but I don't know. Jennifer she attracts the same type of men. Now she's now in a relationship with another one. This girl getting more relationships than anybody I know. Okay. Now, so we got, and then we talked, we got Rocky from wife that sing with the group Escape. We got Tim Norman from Sweetie Pies. We got Darius. Oh yeah, don't forget Darius Jackson. Darius Jackson is the baby daddy of Keke Palmer. Right, Keke Palmer. She's an actress in Hollywood. Okay, plus she's a singer. He got a baby dad. He's the baby daddy. Beautiful baby. She is a beautiful woman too. All these women are beautiful. But this man is, you got to remember, I'm not a doctor. So I'm just looking at him, just looking at what I see. And what I see, it doesn't make no sense. So yeah, don't forget about that. But Jennifer now is dating someone else. And then everybody been warning her again about this guy. But she don't want to hear it. Like, she don't want to hear it. And let me make sure. And then, you know, Ralph from Drew's ex-husband from Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my link so we can rock it out, and we can talk, and we can get these men, we can checkmate them. So we can put it out there that any women, anybody that's out there dating Rocky, Blueface got, I can't say dating him because he like he said, he's not going to be faithful to no woman. He's the guy. Blueface is a rapper. He's the one that he's the baby daddy of Krishan Rock. Remember Krishan Rock that had the baby, and as soon as she had the baby, they're doing all that screaming all in the baby's ear, and she got the baby. The baby is a world traveler now. That baby been to more states than us grown folks. That baby did more traveling in 1 week than most of us do in 10 years. Now, just as you're a person who travels for business all the time, you're a business person, you travel all the time, but that baby got you beat because that baby had traveled more times than you have as a businessman or woman in 1 week. That baby boy beat you. That baby boy has been to the studio. That baby, probably the first baby in world history that been to a studio right after birth. That baby probably won the World History Award for being carried with his back. Probably hit the Guinness World Records for being able to. Oh Lord, let me show you. If this is the baby, this is the baby's head, and this is the body. These are the legs. The baby is bent over like this in the stroller. I mean, while the mom is carrying it backwards. I need to drink this stuff, guys. So if y'all see me, that's the nastiest shit I ever. Oh Lord. I have to drink this. My husband put it here. I need to drink this stuff for my surgery tomorrow. Oh my God. That's ooh. But that's Blueface, baby. Now you know he's a crap mess when he posts not his first baby, both his babies. The one that's walking that called him gay because he didn't want to see the women with their butt spread open and legs spread open, popping their things in front of him. And he's a little kid, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know. I don't think he's over 6. Right? Maybe 5 years old, 6 or something. 5, 4. Yeah. I can't take it. I don't like the taste of it on my mouth. But I got to have it. I get to drink it all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull up everybody. Oh, yeah, let me just say Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon, used to be a basketball player, right? And let me drink this stuff right quick. One Dixon used to be a basketball player, and he cheated on his wife, Robin, so many times that they got a divorce. Then they lost it all. They had to file for bankruptcy, right? Can't take it. Can't take this nasty stuff. Okay. He had to file for bankruptcy. That's why I'm frowning. This stuff is nasty. Okay, but it's almost done. But he had filed for bankruptcy. Okay, so one Dixon cheated on Robin, a Real Housewives of Potomac, so many times. People lost count. Now, once they got before they got married, once they got married, he was still cheating. He was just there. I don't know why. I can't even begin to tell you why he was still there. But anyway, he's lately he was caught cheating with allegations. The allegations was that allegations with the college, something misdevious stuff was going on, and he didn't report it. Plus, he was fooling around with somebody at the college, and then he went to the laundromat fooling around with, I guess, the same person or a different person, I don't know, at the laundromat. What man gonna go to the laundromat helping you in y'all washing clothes? You don't even do that with your wife. So how in the heck you washing clothes with somebody that you don't? Get out of here, man. And then you're at the nail salon. Both of y'all getting your nails done. Another woman, you're at the nail salon with her. Y'all getting your nails done. And then you at you send one of the a basketball player woman came into town. Instead of her calling, and she talking about she lost her wallet. If you lose your wallet, why would you call a one Dixon to pay for your, ask him, can he pay for your hotel stay? And he put it on his credit card. But why don't you call the man that you in town to see? Why don't you call your millionaire boyfriend that also is a player to tell him? Why would you call? That's just like me. If I fly out of town and I'm going to, instead of calling my husband and letting my husband know I lost my wallet, can you pay for my can you go ahead and pay for the hotel room? Call the hotel and pay for it for me. Instead, I'm going to reach in my phone and I'm going to I'll call one Dixon, somebody I don't even know, barely know. One, I lost my wallet. Can you pay for it for me? That's the stupidest mess I ever heard of in my life. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop this thing so we can get it kicking. All lies and more lies. Yes. Let me drop it so we can get the kicking. Because this day is meant for all of us to come together and talk about these narcissistic men. So when any woman run across, if they're not already locked up behind bars, if they still out, run when you see Ralph. Run when you see the creature otherwise known as Martell. Run when you see Juan Dixon. When you see Nick or Aaron or whatever he want to call his name, all them aliases. Run when you see him. Wait, let me close this up. Okay, run when you see them. Hi, Beverly. Thank you for coming in. How you doing?
Oh, good morning.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on? I've been watching you in the chat. Yes. What's going on? Can you hear me, Beverly?
I was just going to say, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
You
quite
can't hear
well.
me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. This is what I want to say. You know, when you first meet people, they bring their representative and not their real self. So they're bringing a false self, and the narcissist is
Right.
good for that, as well as love bombing these weak, excuse me, women. They weak as they can be. They're not thinkers. They need to be fast on their feet. It couldn't be me with none of these men. I would be under the jail because
Whew,
I would do a
Mm.
Lorena Bobbitt. Okay,
I hear you. You
I'm
know what?
sorry.
You
Ain't
are
no way
right
I can
about
go
that.
for that shiggity.
I don't know what. Seem like they draw the same men, especially like with Jennifer Williams. She tend to keep drawing the same men. Her husband, her
Mhm.
ex-husband. I mean, Tim Norman, that Aaron Nick. She's. I think his name. She told him his name was Nick. The other new boyfriend. Every man that she get is always the same thing, and then she blames it on them. I don't know.
Hmm.
She's
Uh,
in a new relationship and everybody's wanting her,
She's a
trying to
hopeless
tell her,
person.
huh?
She's a hopeless person, and she
She
don't think she might be LD. Who
I hear
knows?
you. I hear you. I don't know what to think of. And to me, all of you look at the women, they all alike. Shirley Strawberry, Jennifer Williams, side chick of a coleslaw. You know what I mean? Even what's her name? Robin Dixon. All of them to me are seem like they carry that same personality. They just hang on for dear life.
and they feed the narcissistics um um ways. They feed those men
Right.
to be
They
even
care.
worse and more narcissistic because they cater to these no good low life men. And
Right.
hello, Miss. I'm sorry. Where's my
I
man?
say
Miss
they
Pinky?
all
Beverly
super glued
Child,
to
Good morning,
stupid.
Miss Pinky. I like her. Good morning. What's your name?
Beverly.
Beverly. Hi,
Good
Beverly. How you
morning.
doing? Good morning. So certain. I mean, there's things I'm not going to put
Hey,
up with.
Cheryl.
Hello, baby. How you doing? Good morning. Just certain things I'm not going to put up with because at the end of the day, you know, if you don't put some self love in yourself, how you expect anybody else to love you? At the end of the day, you got to have some self love and some self worth. And these women don't have no self worth. They feed these narcs, which is why they're the way they are. Martell can't be
Mhm.
helped. You can get him 10 therapists, and it's not going to help him because you got birds like Coleslaw and all these other women out here that feed Martell's ego and feeds his narcissistic ways. So, it's just sad, that women don't have no value. No, have some value in yourself. Have some self worth.
Right.
Something that they don't have. Because it couldn't be me. You're out the door. And first of all, I'm not. And the problem with some of these women are they feel they got to give a man everything. Everything. I hear them say it all the time. I gave him everything. I helped him buy a car. I helped him do this. I helped him do that. Sometimes you got to let a man be a man. Once I raise my son, I'm not raising nobody else. I'm not raising a grown man. I'm not trying to teach a man to be a man. So it
Yeah.
comes to a point where you gotta, I don't know, some of these women gotta get some self-esteem.
Yeah.
Seriously. Get
They
some
do.
self-esteem seriously now. Because this is
Now,
crazy.
one thing about these narcissists, they want you to cater to them.
Right.
They want you to appease them. And if you notice when Queen Sheba, which she did an excellent job when she was going talking about these narcissistic men, uh, basically she was interviewing Martell Holt, otherwise known as the creature now to me. But anyway,
But thank
one thing that's jumped out at me so quick is when he said he wants a person to take
please.
care of him and protect him.
Please.
And then the worst part when he said protect him, my mind just went.
And
I'm
that's
thinking,
and that's my biggest problem with Montel. He want to be protected, but he does nothing to protect the woman he loves, or
That
the
is
woman
true.
that he does nothing to protect you. He do everything to smear you, go on smear campaigns against you. He steal from you. He cheat on you. He's just a low life,
Yeah,
and
he is.
and
He
the rule
is.
never applies to him. It applies to everybody else but him.
Right. Now, one thing they always tell you the signs that you should look out for when you're a narcissist, and there's signs and things that you should look out for. For instance, what a narcissist is, they're extreme self-involvement to the degree that it makes a person ignored, ignored in needs of those around him. While everyone may show occasional narcissistic behavior, a true narcissist, a true one, frequently disregard others or their feelings. They don't care about your feelings, how you feel, what you think, or anything. It doesn't matter whether you are family members, children, their children, other people's children. It doesn't matter whether you their mother, their grandmother, their brother. It doesn't matter. Even if that the only place that they got a job, uh, uh, Beverly got disconnected. Beverly, I just put the link in my chat so you can come back up as soon as you can.
Right. And you
And
gotta know
everything.
and they have to realize the red flags, and know the red flags of a narcissist. Because
Yeah.
I never even knew about a narcissist, but I hear some kids talk about it. People
Mhm.
that really know about narcissism. And I've read about it, and I even listened to this guy. He's called Narc Nemesis, I believe. It's Narc Nemesis.
Yeah.
And
Beverly, I see you trying to come back up. Go ahead and do it again, and I'll bring you back up, Beverly.
Narc Nemesis, and he talks about his baby mother was a narcissist, which made him study more about narcissism.
Now, who was this?
I think his name is Narc Nemesis, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think that's the name of it. Narc.
Yeah,
Nemesis.
some women can be narcissists, but
Right.
seems like the
There's
most
more men
majority of
though.
them we have is men.
There's
They
more men.
also do
Right.
not understand the effects that they have on other people. They a narcissist never understand the effect. You know how we be saying how Martell just don't care about his kid. I mean, the creature Martell don't care about his kids. He don't
Mhm.
understand that having that dingo bird who calling out their names, harassing them and everything, just do not understand. Also, Beverly, my phone is going haywire. I see that. If you can get your phone fixed, you're welcome to come back up, and I'll drop the link throughout. Okay, I did drop it. It's right above your chat. Let me just say, hi, priestesses. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. Juan Dixon just helping with laundry in hotel rooms. Okay. Okay. And then Tori, thank you for coming in as well.
Oh Lord.
And then we got MJ. Good morning to MJ. Thank you all for coming into the Pink House. Thank you. I do appreciate you all coming into the Pink House this morning.
And
And we are
Martell's
speaking on what is a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, watch out. Don't cater to them or appease them.
And Martell's a bottom feeder. He kind of belongs with Bird. He kind of belongs with her because
Right.
he's not man enough for Melody, because Melody's a no nonsense woman. Yeah,
Right.
she's a no nonsense woman. She's not going to put up with a lot of stuff anymore.
No, she's not. And
And
let me just say, hi, Debbie.
Hi,
There we
Debbie.
go. I was
Debbie.
just getting ready to say hi, Debbie.
Aunt Debbie.
Aunt Debbie, come on back up here. Seems like people are dropping off. I think it's people, a lot of content creators been having a lot of problems with
Your
StreamYard.
StreamYard, it's always acting up. StreamYard.
Yeah.
Always.
It is. Let me just, MJ, and thank you, Beverly, for coming back up. MJ said, I'll call it the bad boy syndrome.
Yeah.
How many of us grew up with a nice girl from a good family, but she just seemed to love the drug dealers and bad boys in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
agree with MJ.
that's right. Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Debbie. Thank you for coming back up.
That's why I kind of look down on Sheree, because Sheree is the oldest of them all. And
Right.
for her to have even gotten herself involved with Martell at her
Mm-hmm.
age, it's just astonishing to me. That I mean, somebody her age, you would think is more experienced. She got wisdom. She been there. She done that. And for her to get herself involved with this low life bottom feeder, I'll never understand that about Sheree. Never.
I don't think anybody's home in Sheree's head. Um, ain't nobody there. She's desperate. She's desperate. She
Crazy.
came from Cleveland, and she probably grew up in the hood. She just not ignorant, ignorant.
Isn't
Right.
it?
Right.
Isn't it? I
Right.
love it. But I agree with you on that one. She is desperate because if we all knew all of this about Martell did not, I mean, that creature did not do anything to wasn't she should have known he wasn't going to do anything to enhance her brand no more than drag it down further than what it was, because she had already had a lot of crap that was nothing good ever said about her name. So why would you let producers or anybody talk you into pretending to have a relationship, thinking that's going to make you the it girl for that show for that season? No, it didn't do nothing but put the spotlight on you and let people start finding out. Oh my God! Oh yeah, she really did pay this person. Oh yeah, she still can't get nothing off the ground in 14 or 15 years. The same thing over and over. One
She's
person,
a glorified hood rat.
she is. And then talking to the man in from lockup. Oh my God! I mean,
Ciao. And she older than everybody. She older than Melody. She older than Coleslaw. She older than
she
most of
is.
these women that Martell have been involved in. You would think she would know better at her
She
age.
would know better. Hi, Debbie. Hi,
Hi,
Debbie, for
Debbie.
coming in.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning,
Good
Pinkie. How
morning.
you feeling?
Hi, Debbie.
We're
Good
doing
morning,
good.
Debbie.
Good morning, Beverly. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Did
Mhm.
y'all see where the coleslaw and the bomb was at the game last night?
No.
Yeah, they went to a basketball game.
I
Oh, you
didn't
should have
see.
seen how she couldn't wait to show it.
Don't things get worse every time for them.
I'm saying.
$1,300 per seat.
Wait now. Say that again, Beverly. How much per seat?
$1,320 per seat.
Mm-hmm. And courtside seats are $3,000. Courtside.
Wait
And you
now.
can
So
see.
let me ask you: is he spending the money from the sale of his mom's house when he should be trying to get that house finished or find a place until it is finished? Is he spending the money from his mom's sale of his house? Because he don't have money like that.
Allegedly, she won 40K, 40 bands from what she
I'm
claimed
sorry, I don't
anyway.
believe
I don't
that.
believe her either. Me
It's
neither.
something
No,
it's
I don't
something
believe
they
that either.
doing illegally.
Right. Because I don't believe it. I've been saying that for the longest. I wouldn't believe a word that come out of their mouth. Not one word. Period.
When you get foods, when foods get money, they blow that money. Although they know the rent is due, I need to find a place to sleep. I have
Right.
no food to eat. I have nothing. Instead
Right.
of taking care of your immediate needs and things that you need to have to survive, you're going to go flashing it, throwing it away, spending it away, buying things that not going to benefit you in one way. You can watch that game on TV.
And
Get the
praying.
Like
money.
And watch.
someone said on another content creator, they were saying, and I agree that they should have tried to invest that money, try to grow that money instead of spending it like running water. They super glue the stupid.
Put your avatar. You want to put your Miss Taffy? Put your avatar up.
Okay, I can't find it. Oh, let me put my glasses
Your
on
avatar.
first.
Let me see.
And they pray and they on their knees praying
Yes.
every night.
If you
That
can't find it,
melody.
that's fine.
If they're praying,
Okay,
that
you got
melody's
it. Thank
watching.
you. Now go ahead, Beverly. I know I Thank you, Miss Taffy, for coming up.
No, they should invest that money, because you're gonna need that. That money gonna run out sooner than later. They should
Soon.
invest that money, try to save that money, try to grow that money instead of spending it like running water. They
Mhm.
should invest that money, try to save that money, try to grow that money instead of spending it like.
Okay. Did I hear echo? Miss Taffy,
Yes.
say something. Let me just see whether you're echoing.
Hi there. Good morning, everyone.
No, you sound clear. Okay. All right. Good morning. Great points, guys. What do you have to say, Miss Taffy?
I was it's just so strange that most of these men, they've been raised by single mothers. What's going on? It's just kind of sad that the mother, my mother always told us, no matter what you do, I don't care, whatever you do, you're going to do the best you can as a mother. You're going to give
Right.
it your all. But your children, when you get older, they'll blame you for no matter what. And it's
Right.
almost like, because when you look at Sweetie Pie's son, and then you look at Hope Tail, it's just kind of like, mother, you're a good boy. You're a good man. Well, yeah, you tell your children that. But it's
Right.
like, I wonder, did they ever talk to him and tell him, what you're doing is wrong, son. What you're doing is wrong. Because
Thank you.
I know I do. In fact, I live in California, but I'm spending the holidays in Florida. I'm in Orlando now, so I can actually see you and be live with you, because if in California, you guys are 3 hours ahead of us. So that either means I have to get up early, or either I have to catch it, the reruns of it. But
Right.
yeah, so I'm kind of excited. I'll be able to see you guys. I'll be on the Eastern Standard Time instead of the Pacific. But
Okay. Perfect.
it's just been a sad thing that these men, how they treat these women. And yes, Aunt Debbie, I saw them two creatures sitting up there at the basketball game, but I never saw who was playing. That's the thing. I never did see who was playing, and was it a college game or what? Because I'm not sure who was playing.
Because they wanted you to see them. That she
Yeah,
wanted
and
you
she
to
sat
see
there the
them.
whole time looking in that phone the whole time, and people was asking her questions. They asked her, was that Keisha Knight behind her? And then they
Mhm.
said the girl behind you was talking about you, and they were just saying all kind of stuff. And that girl was just steady touching her braids. Now she got her hair in braids, touching her braids, swinging her hair, had the filters on. Oh, she was a hot mess. I stopped looking at it. I don't know how long. I looked at it for about 10, 15 minutes, and that was enough for me, because all she did was sat there and kept looking and swinging her head and wanting you to see her at the game. One time she did show the cheerleaders out there, but you never knew, was this a high school game or was this a college game? I don't think it was a NBA or something like that. I don't know.
That's sad.
But that's about all for now. Yeah,
That's sad.
it
That is
is.
totally sad and pathetic. That is too sad. That's all. That money is just going to waste. They can't keep it in their hand, and he's going to be looking for. It's getting cold in Atlanta. If because I'm not in Atlanta, I'm in Central Time. But if it's cold here, I know it's so cold there. Yes. Thank you, Victoria, for coming into the Pink House this morning. We're talking about these narcissistic. We got a whole list of them. So a whole list of them. For anybody that came in kind of late, MJ said it was the Hawks game in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Martell was moving away. Martell was moving away from the camera. Okay, like he always do. Okay, we're talking about the Blueface. The Blueface, he's the rapper. Ralph Drew from Drew's husband from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nestor Williams, Shirley Strawberry's husband. We're talking about Martell, otherwise known as the Snake, the Creature, Motel. I call him the Creature now. Rocky, also married to Latasha from Escape. And then we're talking about one Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac that's married to Robin Dixon. Aaron or Nick or whatever name he want to go by. He have so many aliases. And Tim Norman, also from Sweetie Pies. These are the two men that Jennifer Williams dated. Can you believe it? Dated. And then Darius Jackson, Kiki Palmer's baby daddy. Now, Kiki is a well-known actress, also a singer and everything. And so these men, and I hope I remember Blueface. Blueface, did I say Blueface, the rapper that's dating two different women and every woman that he can, because he said he would never be faithful to one woman. He's got the baby by Krishan Rock. Everybody know that's the baby that traveled all over the world in 1 week, and the baby that was in Walmart with the back bending over during the back break. Yeah. I still worry about that baby. So we're talking about all these men, the narcissists. If any woman, if you meet them for the first time and I know they're going to do a love bombing to you. They're going to present their representative is not going to be them. It's just the representative coming to meet you. Beverly said it so good when she described how they're going to meet you at first. Beverly, how do they come to you?
They bring their representative, their false self, and then months or years later, they bring out the real self, which is a tragedy because they are mentally ill and don't even realize it. I don't know what is wrong with these women, why they don't think. It's a tragedy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Debbie, you've been real quiet. I know you got something up your sleeve, Debbie. Come on, let it out.
Tell us how
I
you
just don't
really
see how they
feel.
get mixed up. I just don't see how they get mixed up with these folks. I just don't understand. That girl crazy. Now wait a minute now. Oh Lord, the women. I gotta put some of the blame on the women now. You know, these men, they just gonna do what you let them do now.
Right.
You know, poor thing. She trying to, and then that girl trying to please him. You heard what she said. The man don't do nothing but come around and lay the D and buy her a hamburger. And if that's all you got to look forward
Yeah.
from a man, I wouldn't even want to be bothered.
Oh my
That's the
goodness.
thing. I mean, that was just her horrible. She sat
Yeah.
there twirling her hair, and she thinks she doing something. He look a hot mess. Didn't even shave. I mean, they just bums, They want to be something they not. They want to live lives they can't afford. They just need to go sit down and, like I say, sometimes you got to vet these men, But these women, they get these men, they let these men get in their lives and run their lives. Before you know it, that's what you got. I just feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for them.
And
I
some
don't
of
feel
them,
bad for Coleslaw because she know what she doing. She
right.
just like it. She just like him. In other words, she just like him.
I would say she's a narcissist too. And I'm not a doctor. Just looking at her movement, I think she is one too. And some women are a lot of narcissists, men, it is surprisingly when they run up on another person like them, but they spot them and they know who they are. And when they know who they are, they're still going to get them and put them in their back pocket like they always do. And then they'll use them for other things. Let them do their dirty work. And then they always have to have somebody like a cute, like a woman got a cute little purse on her shoulder or in her hand. Narcissists always got to have a cute little woman, somebody with the money, with the fame, or with clout or something, also on their in their pocket. They always have to have one of them, but then they got to have all the other women as their the ones that they can control and do and believe everything that the main one is the one that he want to be seen with. The rest of y'all, I don't want to be seen with you. But y'all gonna do my dirty work. Y'all gonna be just like me, but you're gonna be under me.
I think Coleslaw is just dumb, in
She's
my
just
opinion. I think she's just dumb because this man using her so that, or at least he thinks everything he do gets to Melody. He wants
Right.
to do everything he can do to get under her skin, when in reality, Melody don't care. She doesn't care. So he using her to get to Melody, which Melody don't care, and he just making her look so stupid. And Martell is gonna be stuck to Ariane like flies stuck to sugar honey iced tea until all that money's gone. And then when that money's gone, Martell gonna go right back to doing her like he been doing her. Whatever money that she supposedly, which I don't believe, they probably did something illegal. I agree. You know
Yeah.
what she was saying, and he just uses her and then puts her back on the shelf. Then when he want her again, he take her back off the shelf. So if she could just see how stupid he make her look, how dumb
That
he
is
making her
true.
look, she would just go somewhere and just don't come out. Just don't even show your face on live. She just looks so stupid, seriously stupid. And nothing they do is hurt Melody. Melody has moved on with her life. Okay, so
Right.
this is all a game to Martell. This is all a game to him. And Melody is gone. He never getting her back. So, and it's just so crazy how a woman would allow herself to be used like that. It's dumb. You got to be dumb.
But
Right.
if I was Coleslaw, the way the content creators talk about her, I'll stay off live.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me say, who said that? Thank you for coming into the Pink House.
Oh, boy.
I
Oh
would.
my
I
God.
would just stay off live. I would stay off. I'm saying, the way they talk about her, I would just stay off. I wouldn't even get on with him. I'd go somewhere and sit down. She just make herself look bad,
Yeah, she looks so dumb. I swear she looks dumb. She swears she would have prize.
And she act like she got a prize. You get no prize. You got something nobody else wants. Rather than throw the man in the garbage, you done rummage through the trash and now you done found him and think you got something. And he don't even want you. I just can't see it. I just can't. I wouldn't be up there on lives with him. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It makes her look even dumber. Like, oh, God, Jesus.
People
Yeah.
laughing at you, talking about you. Them people was at that game. You could see them people writing all kind of stuff. And she's sitting there grinning, twiddling her hair. I just wouldn't be up there with him. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. I don't see how she does it. I don't understand that about her.
Right,
Right.
she's creepy enough as it is. You think she Melody? She try to act like Melody
Right.
to the hill. Oh, she's just.
Let me ask y'all another question. What do you all think about with the Drew? Because I want to make sure we touch on all of them. Drew, not Drew's ex-husband, or it's the divorce, or they're getting a divorce. What do you all think about them? He's the one from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's the one that always gaslight his wife. And I think he's the one that's been fooling around with the woman that he called his cousin. And when they actually found out that's not really his cousin.
Well, him and Martell good friends now. So
Yeah, they are.
I know where he had it already. He a narcissist too. That's his best friend, Martell.
Right.
Earl hanging at the soup event. He was under Martell like glue. So he was stuck to him like glue. So he hanging with Martell. That says it all right there.
Right. Right. That is true.
Ralph, that's his name. That's that idiot name.
Yeah.
He is presenting clown behavior. He is not smart. I don't care what kind of job he got. His elevator is stuck in between floors. Why would you leave someone that is of sound mind, making the money, You know, and then he got these false lies going out saying that Drew is gay or whatever.
Right.
I believe him and Martell may be doing something together. Forgive me, Lord. This is allegedly,
Ooh,
but I believe, yeah, he's a clown too. I'm sorry, but ain't nobody home upstairs.
he hanging with Martell. He definitely was hanging
You
with
know what?
Martell.
I heard that on the
Mhm.
streets
Especially
that
at the studio event. He
that
was.
he shows
Yep.
those tendencies,
And he hang under Martell.
those
Mhm.
beauty that when the bloomers up too high. Yes, I heard those rumors.
Mhm.
That radar kept going off. But he is called Martell's supposed to be that creature's supposed to be his good friend now
Mhm.
and supposed to be giving him advice
Oh,
and
child.
everything.
Oh, child.
And he never could explain why he went to Florida by himself without his wife knowing, and he's going to stay there for a few days or a week or whatever, without telling her who he went with, no, whether it's work related or not, which it wasn't. And he just said he wanted to be at the beach. That didn't make any sense. That did not. And that new girl that came on, Courtney, to me is no more than his. If you notice, at one point when they came into the house, they opened the door and everybody was hugging everybody. And she brought her baby daddy, and I think that was just a cover, the baby daddy. He hit her, he touched her on the butt when they was giving everybody hugs. His hand purposely went down to her butt when nobody
Yeah,
was
that's his side piece. That's his side
right.
piece.
Of course she is.
Yeah. And
You know, there's a lot of men that goes both ways. They down low or whatever they call it. It's so sad. It's sad. And you know, a lot of these men was not raised like that. And yeah, a lot of them were raised by single mothers or fathers, but
yeah,
they were not raised like that. When they became adults, they decided to experiment, and that's how they become download.
right. That is true. And a lot of narcissists love doing, for some reason, they look at it as control. And a good one to be an example of that is the Nick, or his name is Nick, or you can call him Aaron. He got so many different aliases. He's the one that was dating uh, Jennifer Williams, and he's the one that stole. You know how she left her new what is it Range Rover at his home while she goes out of town for 3 weeks allegedly to work. And then while she's gone for 3 weeks, she gets back. Now she had just moved to Atlanta. All these women he always moved to or helped them. He don't move them. He held them to move themselves to where he lives in Atlanta, right? So when she moves there, she knowing she has to go out of town at the meantime while she was looking to buy a house. So she leaves her car at his place, parks it at his place. She flies on out of town, out of that state for 3 weeks. When she gets back, she has to call him because he had ghosted her. So she calls him and asks, "Oh, you can bring me back my car. You can bring me my, my Range Rover." His story changed so many times. He told her first, he doesn't know where it's at. She want to know, how do you not know where my car is? A big old car, big Range Rover. He just don't know, but he really didn't give her no answers. So she just left it alone, think, well, he'll bring me my car. This went on for a while. Every time she asked him where's her car, he don't know. He have no idea. So it went on for like this a month, over a month. And so she decided to just leave it alone. He's going to eventually bring it to him. She didn't go report it, nothing. She gave him $40,000 but he had sturdied her for so well. Her the day her mother passed away, he allegedly said it was his birthday, the same day. So, and she said he was always paying for things. That got her. But the fact that what made her interested in him is because he ignored her when she was at the bar. Paid for her and a friend's drink, but totally ignored her. So that caught her interest. A man that ignores her, and you know who she is, you know who I am, and you ignore me. And he took her for everything. But while doing that, another woman before him, he decided to do the same thing before he met Jennifer. But this woman had a master's degree, a nice job, everything, family. She decided to leave everything to move there with him. Thought she was going to be moving into his house, but instead he put her in a budget inn or one of them little cheap hotels or motels, and she was shocked. And when she gets there, he tell her what they're going to do. That she's going to be working doing the pole. She thought she heard him wrong. He said no. But then, and she said, why should she do that? Because she got a whole master's degree. She can get a job anywhere because she just left the job. She can get a job anywhere. But he said, no, this is what you're going to do because this is going to help me. Not her, but help me. So she did that for 5 years, dancing the pole for him, and never got a penny of it. Every time she get the money, it goes directly to him. Until one day she had enough and woke up and Googled him and found out where he lives, go up to the house. His wife opened the door, and there's a picture of both of them on the wall.
That's what I'm
You
getting.
believe it? And altogether, she said she gave this man over $500,000.
That is so sad.
Right. And why you gonna do
$500,000, and
why
she
you gonna
didn't
do
see a
background
penny of it.
checks? Why you gonna do background checks when you first meet a man? Why wait till after all that time and then do a
Right.
background
And
check?
the wife opened up the door.
Well, you're right. Why even give me
Right.
anything? Do a
And
background
she
check.
had a conversation with the wife. And then when she did, she walked out off that porch and left and never looked back. She got back home and she never looked back. She said, but he pimped her the whole time for 5 years of her
Sound
life.
like she had book sense, but no common sense.
Right.
No common sense, none. And
She
she
allowed
said,
herself to be pimped. She
Right.
allowed herself to be pimped.
right. And then he did the same thing to other women. One woman, mother of two, he took bought so many cars. Soon as they start dating, he asked for her social security number. She was so doggone crazy, gave the man her social security number. Now, why or who would do that? And then before she knew it, he bought 2 cars, one for herself and one for him, he claimed. But she didn't need a car because she got two young daughters and a house. So what she need a car for? Because she had a car. But he convinced her, no, he's going to take these 2 cars and lease them out to other people, run them out to other people.
No, not turn
Or
around.
whatever. But these are the cars that people, you know how people making all the money, all this, got real bad credit, pimps and stuff, and rappers and all these type of people that can't go and buy a car legitimately. And so that's how he give them the car. They give him the money. They pay him every month. But then when the cars start getting past due and everything, and it's a pattern, the F, the letter F, like in Frank, the letter B, like in a dog, and then the I, like an ice cream, happened to visit her on her job. And that's when she found out. But she lost everything, her house, foreclosed on because of him. They're homeless, her and her 2 daughters. She can't even get an apartment because he bought 11 cars in her name. 11 cars in her name.
I mean, how can you not turn around and not see you got
Took
2 young
everything that
daughters?
she had.
Lord Jesus.
Now she have no job, no house,
Well,
homeless, and can't even afford to get anything because her credit's so messed up. But when the F like in Frank, D like in dog, and I like an ice cream come visit you on your job, don't think you may keep that job.
Mhm.
Right.
I just don't see how. I just don't see how women fall for that.
right.
I just don't. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I
I
just
don't
don't.
either. Mm-mm.
I mean,
Me either, Debbie. I don't get it either.
I don't
Something's
understand.
something wrong. Either they're mentally ill, slow, or something. LD. Something is just definitely wrong with their mental state.
All
It
the
happened.
above, that's I just don't get that.
Huh,
How
me
did
And
they
either.
let
for a
that
man you
happen to
don't
the
even know. Now them women went out of town with that man. They didn't even know him that well. They just went on what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I would who
Right.
fathers I just can't I don't get that.
Ain't that much man in the world.
Now
And dog in the
remember,
world either.
they found out that he got so many aliases, and every woman he meet, he give him a different name, right? So they all knew him under different names. But when he also was when he went to court, and I showed that clip last time we talked about him going into the courtroom, right? You could see him from the back, and there was a woman that's holding on to him going in the court with him. This is and the thing about it is this man wasn't just being pimping and trafficking women, and he was doing men. And that's where, remember that part two? We never did. I don't think we ever got to part two yet. Because remember, it came back on this week. So I haven't done that part two. But while I'm out, since I'm going to be out for a while, I'm going to do that part two, probably I'm going to release it as a video going into that part two. Or if my husband is willing, like he said he was going to do, sit beside me and I do the talking. He's going to do everything else. You know how you control everything else. He's going to be doing the letting people up, controlling the mouse, and showing the slides and stuff. And he said all I have to do is just talk, maybe. So if he's willing to do that, like he said, in a couple of days, I'll go ahead and do that part two, because we got to see it. That was last week when we did the other one. Part two already happened this week. So we got to do that. And remember with that part two, he didn't just traffic women and he was a true con artist. Not just women, but remember the man in the gold chair. I think everybody, do y'all remember the man in the gold chair?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, the man in the gold chair is also one of his. This man in the gold chair is, you can tell, and I guess he realized that man had money. So he sleeps with him too. And like the man in the gold chair revealed, he don't just sleep with women, he also have men too. I'm trying to pull up under Jennifer, all of her information that I had on her. Jennifer Williams. I'm looking for it right now.
That is so dangerous. That is really dangerous. And see, when she come up with something in a year or two from now, she has no one to blame but herself.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love how, that is dangerous. I thought people would know better by now. You know
Right?
what I
To have
mean?
that kind of person around your daughters, that's even worse. To have that kind of
Oh,
person around
God.
your daughters. My daughter's
Mhm.
27. She's 27, and ain't no man coming around my daughter, because I already know, except for her father, because I already know that they're p hounds. So
Right.
to
Now,
not think about your daughters, that's one thing. Dude, that's bad.
right. And we're going to get
Um,
into Nesto. Now, each one of these guys that we're talking about, actually, remember how I did a whole slideshow on each one and everything? So I got let me just bring up the reason why I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to, not the slideshow. I just want to bring up the man in the gold chair right quick and let you all see. But also the man in the gold chair was also one of his people that he sleeps with and get his money from as well. So he did not discriminate when it comes to who. He didn't care whether you was a mother or had a mother, a single mother or two, or he didn't care who you were. If he wants your money, let me see. And this is, remember, it's the story was on VH1, My True Scams story, Jennifer Williams. And let me get to the man in the gold chair. Okay, this is showing when she reached out for help from the public. She went into her Instagram and reached out to everybody, the public, for their help. And that's when she put a picture of him. Oh, a month later, she decide to go back to the police. Past a month, it was way over a month to report her car stolen. And that's the incident report. But this is the guy right here on the right. And now this is, you see how big his neck is? Because this is a very, very tall and big man. And I think that's what drew her to him. And then this is one of the things that she received in her DM. Is he sleeping with men too? She said this shocked her right there. This is Tim Norman, the other narcissist. And he was very controlling with her. And she, very controlling. I think they even had things. This is the guy here. His name, he goes by several, Aaron Nichols, Nick. He goes by so many different names. Now this, and this is the, I want y'all to listen to this little part. Well, this is a, you just have to listen. Did y'all see him going into the courtroom? Right here. That's him walking into the courtroom. And you see how tall he is. He's almost as tall as the door that he's going through, right? I think somebody dropped off. I'm gonna put my link down there.
Yeah, Jennifer's tall too.
Yeah, Jennifer is tall. And I think that's one of the things that attracted her to him, because he's even taller than she is. Because she's a tall woman and he's taller than her. He's very tall, very athletic.
He's right here about 6'9".
Big, huge neck. And he's a nice looking guy, and he ignored her. And that's what caught her attention when he paid her no mind.
He looked all right.
Yeah, yeah. And then also, but what I want to show y'all is the guy in the green chair. This is the woman here that got the master's degree. And her and Jennifer became really good friends.
Cheryl, I agree with you.
What?
Jennifer needs to do background checks.
Right.
Now, it's somebody out there that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because
Right.
I know people that could do stuff like that. I'm sure she could find somebody, because she does this and bring these people on her platform so the whole world could see how, I don't know what you want to call Jennifer. She don't seem like common sense is missing on her end, because this is the second man she done brought to the table. Third, you're right, that husband. Oh God.
Like the husband.
She needs somebody to help her. She needs
Nick guy. Now she got a new man now. Don't forget that she got a new man.
No, she got a new man.
Let's say, Beverly, I did drop the link down for you if you want to try to come back up.
He got a new man, and he allegedly has a criminal background too.
Oh no!
For assaulting a woman.
Oh, she's a desperate person. I have a friend similar to that. She is desperate for a man, and she will get a man. Then she would ask our other friend, whose husband is a cop, can you run a background check? You already done get in the minute they ask for money, I'm done. You can't ask me for money. My daddy told us you never give a man money. That's one thing you don't do. You put your bills on the table and you let him see what you need.
Right.
But as far as him, you never give a man money. That's one thing I've taught my daughter. You don't give no man no money. If he asks you for money, no, you don't do that. But Jennifer definitely needs some help. She needs somebody to help her, because she ain't listening. I think that's her problem. I know what I want. You don't know what I want.
This woman here was dating that same man that Jennifer, that Aaron Nichols, Nick, whatever you want to call his name. He got so many names. She called him, he introduced her to him as Nick. Okay, so everybody, we got AKA the pimp. Okay, because he was dating so many people all at the same time, even men. And I'm trying, this is the woman that had a master's degree, okay? That was with him for 5 years, and he convinced her the best way to help me is for you to get on the pole. And
A
not just
master's
a pole, but this is the pole that where you take, this is the club where you dance with no top on. You take your top off. Now, how she meets him is on the red carpet. She's on the red carpet. This is why you see that hand. She's on the red carpet because she knows people. Because remember, she got a master's degree. Good job. And you know how people hang around near the red carpet to get a photo op or a picture or yell at their favorite stars and stuff, right? So he grabs her hand. Think all these people walking the red carpet. People are influenced, people, actors and stuff, walking the red carpet, but he grabs her hand. And she looks over to see who is that grabbing her hand, and it was him. And when she said she looked at him and he looked at her, she just knew it was electrifying.
Oh, Lord.
And then from that day forward, they've been together ever since. And this is him boxing.
He said he had no children. He was not.
So he love bombed her too.
Right, he love bombed. That's him right there. But and that's her. But I'm gonna show the reason why I'm showing you this because I want to get to the I want to get to the part. Okay, right here. Wait, let me find that part right quick. I'm gonna take it down until I find that part. Let me see. I'm trying to get to the part where the person in the gold chair. So y'all can see the person in the gold chair. Oh Lord, it seems like I can't find it. It's in. Okay, I can't find the person in the gold chair. But let me just say this with the Tim Norman. If you look at it right now, Tim Norman was sentenced to life for 2 unalive counts. Okay, sentenced to 2 life counts, 2 life terms for that. So, you know, but that's who she was dating at the time. And that's hard, knowing that you're dating somebody like that. You know what I mean? You're dating somebody like that. But
and you're going to tell me that after finding out that this man unalived his own nephew, and I'm sure if she stays on social media, she knows about it. You still then turn around and still get involved with another guy that may not be as bad as Tim, but you still get involved with another guy doing the same thing, another abusive man. Like, it's crazy. Like, what? I don't know what Jennifer doing.
And I don't know if what she's looking for. Is she looking to replace somebody in her life, like a father figure or something, or is she just drawn to those type of men?
She like diabolical men.
Right.
Up to no good.
Up to no good. And all her friends was telling her about all these men, and she just ignored them. I think she's the type of think you're jealous. You're jealous. Now let's talk about Blueface. I don't know. Do anybody know who Blueface is? Yeah. I don't want because he's the rapper that was dating Krishan right now. And while he was dating Krishan, he did have a baby mama. He had 2 kids by his high school sweetheart or a girl that he dated or was in high school with, right? A little son and a little baby girl, right? But Krishan also had a baby by him just recently. Her baby is only a few months old. And to be honest with you, I'm going to just say this, and I'm just going to put it out there. Hi, Impetitious, for coming into the Pink House. Thank you so much for coming in, and Victoria and Barbara. Oh, thank you all for being here. But with them, for some reason, I would say, let me see how to put it. Whew. Both of them was kind of not, their brains was like rocks. He is the most, I've never seen a guy. To me, I think Blueface is worse than, I don't know, between him and the creature Montel. I don't know. I think they're on the same playing field. But I know Nesto and Aaron Nichols, or whatever he want to call himself, and Tim is at the top. But Martell is right there up under them in at the playground. The reason why I say I think Blueface, because Blueface, he has his little son, well, naked women in the house, music going, the mother of his child, baby mama sitting right there doing this here to the music and stuff. Yay. And there 3 or 4 naked women in the house facing the couch with a down on their hands and knees with their big butts up in the air, clapping it. And with the legs wide open, and the son didn't want to see it and goes off into the pantry looking for food in an empty pantry. But near that same pantry, not too far, is a wine cellar with wine stacked of his favorite. Oh, okay, I see I said what I said. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up. Can you hear me? I said what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, thank you. Let me just say this about Blueface, and I want to get your take on everything too. With Blueface,
Okay.
he called his son because his son walks off and go into the pantry and looking for some food. And I think the only thing he could find was some long, is it beef jerky or long jerky or whatever you call those things. He had 2 of them in his hand from my account when I saw it. I think it was about 2.
Mhm.
But anyway, calling it, you don't want to come and look at these women. You must be gay or something. Like the little boy know what that word means at that age. What do that mean? You know? But anyway, telling them that, come on out here, come on back over here and look at these, he called them whatever he called them. But anyway, and then when Krishan had her baby, she let it be known that he took a picture, which everybody already knew about, of his son's private and put it all over social media. And then
Now that
tells
was
the Lord,
sick and disgusting.
huh?
I said that was sick and very disgusting for him to do something like that.
Well, he did it again with the
Oh,
newborn baby. He
well,
sent
yeah,
the
and
newborn
then the
baby
little
naked part all over social media too, and that just was a couple months ago.
and then he asked the little boy, "Are you gay?" I mean, what a
Right.
5-year-old know about that?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That was sick. That's a sick man. That's another
Blueface.
sick one that
And
need to be put away. He disrespect women, jump on his sisters, talk mess to
he,
his mother. He's
right.
very
He even
disrespectful.
jumped on his mother and his sister, trying to push them down the stairs, pushing them down the stairs one day.
Yep.
That was an
Right,
old
but
video because my baby girl showed me that video before I even got on social media. And then, yeah, but he had his sister beat to a pulp, everything. And he
when
just
is a
sat there
mother?
watching it all.
Larry, when is Blueface mother gonna step up and be a mother and stop getting on live with these
He cussed her
shenanigans?
out.
I
Right.
mean, it's just crazy. I mean, just condone what this man, what your son is doing, kind of makes me see why he's the way he is because
Right.
of her. She gets on there saying the most craziest ratchet things, like, "Come on, be a mom. Stop trying to be his homie. She's not his
Right.
homie. She's his mother." That's the problem with a lot of these parents. They want to be the kids' homies and their friends. You know, as a mother, you're supposed to put him in his place when he's disrespecting women. and
Right.
doing the stuff he's doing. And I'm allegedly this CPS involved. Allegedly. So
Right. CPS
what I heard.
really, they've been hiding and won't let CPS in. My
Hmm.
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what I said. What I said. Say, I think they knew who they are dealing with. They just choose to say with or without a background check. You know who you are dealing with after 30 or 60-day period. Yes, you do. You know who you're dealing with.
Right.
And Herb, thank you for coming into the Pink House. Thank you for showing up.
I mean, do a background check as far as is he coming out of prison, or whatever, something.
Right. But
Did
you
he
got
ever
to remember
abuse a
who their
woman?
mom is. Mom is always on social media.
Oh
And
God, she's
my
a mess.
understanding, and from what I've seen on video, is that mom, even the brother, he spoke out, and I watched that whole video. And other people spoke out that she's the one that taught him how to do women,
Right.
how to kiss women, and how to do women. Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's just
Now,
some
what mother gonna teach her
dysfunctional,
sons that?
dysfunctional shit.
A
Excuse my
Right.
language.
sick
And
mother.
the brother actually talked about it in his live. He was pissed and he was letting it all out.
The mother's dysfunctional, and I see
Yeah.
what he didn't really have no real role model. She's not a role model as a mother. As a
Right.
mother, you don't allow your son to abuse women. You get on there and you let him know, even if it means going upside his head on live. I don't care. You don't let
Right.
him disrespect women, and then you're on there going back and forth with the mother of his children. It's just, oh my God, this lady here. I have seen a few of her lives, and she's off the chain. His mother's off the chain. Blueface mother is off the chain. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
She should be trying to get custody of those kids or something. Because to ask a little boy at 4 years old, is he gay? When he don't know the first thing about that, he just want to be a little boy, and he got all this dysfunctional crap around his baby. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Sean I think something
Yeah.
with the
What
he's
do you?
dealing with too.
I said what I
Crazy.
said, and Debbie, you all are pretty quiet there.
Yeah. What y'all think,
Well, we're
guys?
not trying to overtalk y'all.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You got it.
We was just kind of waiting on y'all to finish.
Okay, you got it, Miss Lady.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got it.
my take on all of this is, like I said, you know exactly who you're dealing with after 30 to 60 days. It don't take you that long to figure out who's who. Uh, the whole thing about it is, I don't think yeah, a lot of people was raised by single mothers and they don't have their fathers in their lives, and it's always been like that. The single mother syndrome stepped in, in the 1970s, and we still had a lot of guys that turned out to be okay. So I'm gonna
Right.
tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you what's really going on. It's this internet. This internet has changed the game altogether. I
Yes.
was working for telecommunications when the internet launched. And I kid you not, when it first came out, you had so many people, relationships breaking up because of this internet. Because it's just instant gratification. You have instant access to anybody that you see on the internet, just instant access to them. And now what is done for people, the men are looking for the same thing that women are looking for. It used to be, a man would choose a wife and, want to have a family with a wife and wanted to take care of his wife and family. Now these men have flipped the script and they're looking for the same thing that women are looking for. They want a woman to take care of them. They don't care if they have a family or not. And, they all of them is developing these, like you said, these narcissistic behaviors. And it's all because uh, back in the day, you may see a woman and you may want to try to talk to her or whatever, but you just didn't have access to her like you do now. Now everybody can sneak and, do what they want to do. So they showing it on social media that it's cool to be a player. It's cool to be a pimp. It's cool to have a lot of women. It's cool to make your woman give you money. And a lot of these women don't really know their worth. If they had some worth, they act like they forgot about it. And so some of them just don't want to be alone at any period. Somebody put that in the chat, which is really true. Some women just don't want to be alone at no period point of time.
Right.
They're not willing to do the work, that it takes to even invest into a relationship these days. And that goes on both parts. The men don't want to invest time into a relationship, and the women don't want to invest any time into a relationship. Now, when you give us somebody, they instantly want to sleep with you, they instantly want to move in with you, they instantly want to be in a relationship with you, and so the dating game is out. That's out now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gone. And so some guys that can take advantage of a woman or whatever, they put it online. So when you're young and impressionable, a lot of these young guys just think that's cool. And
Mm-hmm.
then they see women like Robin and Shirley and Krishan and
Cold.
all these people, Coleslaw. They see all of this stuff and it's glamorized. Now it's okay to be ratchet is in, and decorum and morality and integrity. All of that is out now.
That is true.
You can't get that nowhere. Whether you trying to go date, whether you try to go to church, any place you go, there's no integrity and morality no more. The more ratchet you act, the more attention you get. And
Yeah.
so I think everybody's just they doing all of this stuff for attention to see how many people can see. You know how people are. They want to shine and they want everybody to see them. And so I think this internet has gave everybody that opportunity to, just to be the worst that they can be. And so it's hard for men to find a good woman, and it's hard for women to find a good man.
Yeah,
And
that is true. That
and I
is
believe the internet, you know, has made our world into what it is now.
right.
Because what they're doing is nothing new under the sun. It's just all out in the open now.
Yeah, they put it all in the open. And let me just make sure we don't forget about this clown here. I want to make sure we don't forget about him right here,
Who? Oh,
Marceau Scott,
boy, Marceau. Oh my God, bottom
because
row, Marceau.
he is,
Oh.
yeah, he is on he's on that thumbnail too, Marceau and his brother. But I got, yeah. So, and how he's a big narcissist. To me, he wants to keep a woman down in his place, and he only goes after women. You never see him come after a man.
Nope.
A man have to come and check him, but he never goes after a man. He's always going after women. Every woman, if her husband is not around, he's going to come after you. And he plays in everybody's face. And to me, he's not just a narcissist, but he's a con. He's a con.
Hmm.
He loves the community. If he's in your community, he's gonna con you, and he's gonna tell you an apple is an orange, and he'll tell you a dog is a cat, and think you're gonna believe it. And he'll yell it and do this to you and yell it into your face till you start believing it. And he
Right.
looks like women.
Yeah.
And
I thought he go after women because he built like one.
Yes. Debbie, I haven't heard from you.
Legs, hips, and breast.
Right.
Well, they think women are below them.
Yeah, they think that, exactly. They think
Yeah,
women
Yeah.
are
all those
property.
men do. That's
Yeah.
why they use them the way they do, because they don't care about women. And these men, they know that the women are doing the research. And like I said, anytime a woman like a man more than he like her, this is what you get. They play on that.
Exactly.
Right.
And they use you till they can't use you no more.
Hmm.
And by the time you figure it out, you've been had already.
You've
Yeah.
been had.
Mm-hmm.
I see they playing you from the beginning. You know,
Right.
you're all in love. You're not looking at what's really going on.
Hmm.
All you can see is I got a man. Okay, he playing on that. And
That
that's how
part.
these men get these women.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That part.
Because it
Now
looks good.
Marceau,
A
he done
human
been doing
for
he
coming
been
in.
doing so much to Tisha. Tisha just a fool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you notice how he talk, he take all around the circle, back to the middle, and then to the end.
Yep.
But you know, she crazy as a Bessie bug.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
He don't do
See?
no
And
straight
so,
talk. They don't do straight talk.
No.
Because if they do
but
straight talk, you'll catch it.
Yeah, he done
That's
Right.
read
why they
us.
do them like that.
Yeah, I call myself the
yeah, but
red.
Debbie, think about it. Wanda has taught Tisha to do that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I
Sure have.
guarantee you, Wanda has taught Tisha to hang on to your man and
Mm-hmm.
just let him do what he want to do. Because
Right.
some women do tell their daughters that, well, as long as he pay the bills, then you should be happy.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah,
some
Yeah.
they
women
do.
told me that before.
Yes,
They told me
Wanda
that too,
sounds
but I
like
didn't put
that's
up with it.
exactly what, because if you listen to her when she's talking about herself, how she got a husband and a boyfriend and all this here stuff. So she Tisha, it's okay if your man got side chicks on the side, just as long
Right.
as he still comes back home to you and everything. You have to look at the other way because he's still gonna come home. He's still gonna take care of his kids. And for him, a narcissist, go get a vasectomy. Him and his brother both, without informing their fiance or their wives. Go get that taken care of.
They did that for
That's
the
let
side
you
chick.
know what they're planning on because they got like the creature Martell, otherwise known as Martell. They got 20 women. Marceau got 20 women that he's sleeping with. I don't know is that number. He's stuck on that number 20. I don't know why, but that number 20, whenever he's talking to, or yelling to anybody, it's always 20 something. 20 boyfriends,
Hmm.
20 women, 20
Yeah,
babysitters,
20.
20.
Because he can't count past 20. That's why.
He
He
I
can't
can't
count
think
count
so.
past
past
20.
20.
Yeah. You don't know about 30,
And
40, 50.
Right.
Mm-mm.
He
and
don't
at
know
the
that
end
such
of the
thing.
day,
Probably
You
at
that's
the
why
blow.
end
he
of the
can't
day,
count no money. Because
at the
anything more than $20, you don't know what to
right.
do with it.
But at the end of the day, all of them was doing the same. Martell just got caught up because Marceau and Maurice, they know how to play the game and go back home. And Martell got caught up and,
Right.
he got too caught up in the game because if you'll notice, Maurice and Marceau, they don't go nowhere. They play like they love their wives or what have you. They put that facade up because they're not leaving home. They just out there playing in the playing field.
Right.
Right.
Martell got caught up in his playing field. He don't know how to play the game at the end of the day.
But
Yeah,
Letitia's
he got put
right.
out the playground because he
Right,
don't know what to do.
but Letitia's a
And,
dummy.
and Uncle Wanda probably told Tisha it's better to have a half a man than no man at all.
Huh.
Because
Right.
I remember hearing some folks say stuff like that. I would be
Right.
like, never, never.
Right.
If he's not whole and if he's not mine, because I'm second to none. No, that's the way I feel. Now,
Right.
God will always be first, but when it come to me and a man, no, I'm gonna be second to none. I
Right.
can't be sloppy seconds. That's not for me. Take that somewhere
Mm-mm.
else.
And well, a lot of it too, like I said, just like Wanda, all the rest of them. These women don't have to have these guys because it's not like we're in the 40s and 50s where women didn't have that many rights and
Right.
you had to stay with
And
your
job,
man and
right?
yeah, you just stayed at home and had a bunch of kids and waited on your husband to come home. Well, it's not like that no more. And all of these women are professional women. They make their own money and they don't have to have these guys. They just choose to have them. And
That
so
is
as a woman, you got to know your worth. You got to know your value, your worth, and you got to have some integrity and some morality because if you don't have that, then junk attracts junk. And
Mhm.
so if you don't have any self-esteem about yourself, it doesn't matter if you got a lot of money or not. Any man is going to run over you if you allow them. No man is going to do anything to you that you don't allow him to do.
That's right.
that is
And that's
true.
straight up.
And
That
Letitia,
is true.
right, and Letitia, my thing with Letitia is, why would you stay with a man that would help another married man cheat on his wife? Why would you stay with a man that would help another married man cheat?
Cheat on his
Which
wife.
is right. He helped
Because
his
And so
wife.
Wanda
if he
said
ain't
it's
cheating on his
okay.
wife, he's cheating on you too.
Right.
You can
Because
cheat
Wanda
on
said
him.
it was okay. I
Right.
tell you what, my husband was cheating on me, and my mom didn't tell me right out. But what she did tell me was, you need to get up. And because I used to sleep a lot, I had to be at work at 6 o'clock, so that meant I had to get up at
Right.
5. And I've always been a sleepyhead. And so she said, you need to stop taking all these naps in the evenings when you get off work. get up and get in your car and ride around, just like Mel told her to go pull up at that
Right. Pull
Mm-hmm.
up.
Exactly.
at
Pull
that
up.
bar. My mom told me the same thing. You need to get up and go. She told me exactly where he was at. Go ride over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went and rode over the bridge, I seen the whole full picture. And so sometimes women just don't want to know. They want to stay where they at. They're comfortable. And, just like Coleslaw loved Martell, Tisha loved Marceau. And
Right.
so whatever he do to her is okay with her because she's not going to go anywhere. And so as a woman, you got to have some standards. And if you don't have
Exactly.
any standards, these guys will do anything to you that you allow
Exactly.
them
That
to.
you
They
allow them
sure
to do.
will.
Exactly.
Yep.
I
Now let's
agree.
look at. I want to
Mhm.
make sure we hit everybody. Let's look at the Kiki Palmer. The father of her child, her young baby, which is only 8 months old, right? The father of that child is Darius Jackson. Okay. Now it says that Kiki has obtained a temporary domestic violence restraining order against her ex Darius Jackson. Now this all happened last week, guys. This has all happened last week. Now in the docks filed in Los Angeles on November the 9th. So this is last week. This was Thursday. Wait now, November the 9th. I'm going to tell you, November the 9th was on a Thursday. Yeah, I was right. November the 9th was Thursday. So actually 1 week ago, it was just a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
uh, attained by NBC News, the note actress accused her former partner of physically and mental. That means hands and the mind. Hands on her. And we have seen all the pictures. And I think in this slide, I got those pictures. I think I do. Because you know how I love to do my slideshows. But anyway, emotional abuse throughout their 2 years. And now they've been together for 2 years. She's been keeping this under wraps. But she did mention, she did tell her family, she did tell close friends what was going on. She did, but as for the public, she was trying to keep, like all women that's in the spotlight, like Melanie and her. Um, Even Jennifer Williams kept it a secret. She only kept it a secret for like what, 30 days, a little over 30 days, 30 days plus. But because she needed her car, you know. But anyway, that's the only reason she let it out. But with Kiki, she's an actress, she's a singer and everything. And this man has been doing some horrendous treatment of her. He has been treating this and beating on her like crazy. I mean, it is bad. Throughout the 2 years of their relationship, but they did break up, which the breakup which occurred in October. October was just last month. But Palmer and Jackson declined to comment when contacted by NBC. So y'all can pull up on NBC and read any more about it. But Palmer admitted in her filing that she is afraid of him. And I don't blame her. I would be terrified. The things this man says, the things he did, that's terrifying. When I heard it, the hair on my arm stood up. Because this man he is monstrous. You know how I call Martell a creature? This man is
Mhm.
monstrous. Now I'm making up words. Monstrous. It may be a word, but I tell you.
Well,
Uh,
Well,
he
huh?
let
go ahead.
I think he let his guard down when Kiki went to Usher's show.
Mm-hmm.
When because like different people. I have some friends that's been there, and they said that somebody will come up out the crowd that's a well-known person, and they will dance and talk and dance, and
Mm-hmm.
some people will even sing. Well, he let us all know how he felt about it when she went to the Usher show, because he wanted everybody to know, you a mother. That outfit you had, it was like Montel in
Right.
trying to shame her. He was trying to do the shame. He was trying to shame her. and that didn't work. And then somehow, well, after that, he must have grabbed and roughed her up a bit, because shortly after that they broke up. But I
Right.
have something I wanted to say, and it's about Mel and Hotel. You know
Okay.
how he lay hands. We know he lay hands. We know he lay hands on coleslaw.
Right.
But I often wonder, and then I remember looking at when they were in Las Vegas, how he ran up on Mel and Mel just stood there. And
Right.
it was as if he did lay hands on her, she would have flinched.
Right.
But each time he would run up on her, she would just like, and he'd be just cursing and carrying on, and then the guy's grabbing him like he finna jump or go off,
Right.
and she
That's
just
what
yeah.
I saw that, and I said if they wasn't there, nobody was there, he probably would have laid hands on that beach right there on her. Because I think they pulled, was there a beach that they pulled over on? When
Well,
they were
no, no,
driving
no,
those
not
cars in
Vegas, not
LA?
I don't
Vegas.
think so.
No,
It
there
don't
wasn't
look
no
like
beach,
Mel to
not in
take
Vegas.
that.
No, they
I
were in
think
Vegas. They were
they
at
was
a
on
beach.
a I think they was on a beachfront
They
in
were
Okay.
Vegas.
like,
And then they had to hold him back when Mel was getting dressed. Remember, she mentioned that the fact that she saw him coming. What did he come into her bedroom for?
right, but she never
Hmm.
flinched. That's what got me is if he was ever attacked, you're a jerk. Just like with your
Right.
kids,
Yeah.
they did something wrong, you walk up, they bouncing and
Yeah.
moving it.
I think
And
Martell.
but I
I think
don't think he
I think
he
he
might
more. I
have
think he
laid hands
more.
in the earlier days, but I
I
You
think
don't
he
have
know
to
make
if
it
look
he
at
more.
it this way, Miss Kathy, that
Mhm.
Mel was going through counseling all this time with her kids too.
Hmm.
And they had already taught her what to do and how
And how to act. Yeah.
when you
Well,
let a
she
narcissist see that you're afraid, that's what they want. You got to play that
Right.
poker face. That's why
yeah.
she does it so much when he's
Mhm.
out talking about shopping when they was out shopping for the kids, and they keep mentioning her, bullying her kids. And if you notice, she was still out with her friend, Dr. Foster, right, having a good time. Um, and she didn't show no poker. She didn't, and even when she went on live to clap back at that bird brain, how she didn't show any fear. She have to be strong, and because if you flinch, and she been around him for so long, you do that, it show him that you weak. You stand up
Well,
because
she
she
had it under control because
everybody. They had
even when he
people there that not gonna. He may get one lick, but no, she had
yeah,
to
even
stay
even in her
strong.
mother's face, she was standing there and he cursing and carrying, and she just was standing there, and that probably upsets him because I think he want to hit.
Right.
I think he
And he
wants
wanted her to
he
flinch.
wants
He
to lay
wanted her to
hands.
be scared. But the fact
Yeah,
that she's now Mel is a strong woman. She stood
he
there.
is.
It's like, no, I'm not going to show you I'm scared. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stand toe to toe with you. You want to stand
That's what she
toe to
did.
toe, and that's what she did.
But
And
She
whew,
Well,
sure
he
did.
probably he
Martell
probably
did it
done did that to her before though.
right.
You
But
know, he
Martell
right,
probably
made
done ran up on her before. And at the end of the day, some guys may not hit you, but they want to intimidate you, so they'll
right. And
get
what
up
you
in your
do this,
face
and the fact
and
that she
do
stood her
gestures or
ground,
what have you. So, and at the end of the day, Mel don't look like she's scared of him to me. And I really
no,
Yeah,
believe
she's
she'll
not.
go toe to
didn't.
toe with
She's
him.
Didn't.
not scared of him. She's not.
mhm,
She
Martell.
looked like
Yeah,
she would. Yeah, she looked like she
she look like
put him
she
on
look
his
like
back.
me.
He could be a
She
chalk
look like
line.
we'll tear the whole house up.
Right. I
That's what
mean,
she look like
Yeah.
to me. We
Melody
we gonna
already
tear up
called
Mel
everything
looks
up
like
in
she's
here.
just that kind of woman.
right, and she called what he
Right,
do is shenanigans anyway. She said,
right.
she done dealt with his shenanigans for almost 12 years, 13 years. She done
Right.
dealt with Martell's shenanigans. She not scared of
But
Martell.
I
No,
want
she
to say
don't look
this. I
afraid.
want to say this also that everybody except for male, all of these women, like I said, they make their own money or whatever. So a lot of times, especially with Kiki, why are you dating below your level?
Oh
Because
my
Yes.
at the
God.
end of the
Oh
day,
my God.
if
Mm-mm.
I
Thank you.
dated, I'm sorry, but if
Thank
I
you.
dated somebody from a fast food restaurant and I was making the money that I was making, we're not going to be happy. Because if you
Exactly.
can't take me somewhere and you can't buy me what I need or help me take care
No.
of this house,
That's
the
it.
way that we need to take care of it, then I'm just not going to be happy. So, as women, you got to know your, like I said, know your value. You can't be
Mm-hmm.
dating below of what you are, because when
Mm-hmm.
you
Right.
do that, and so to me, the women are on the power. To me, they're on the power
Mm-hmm.
strike as well, because Strawberry, she made way more money than this guy. she talked, she talked better than this guy, and she was way more educated. So I really feel like she thought she was going to be, over him. And some women, we got to be honest, some women want to run the relationship, and so
Mm-hmm.
they'll get a guy that's below them so that they
Yep.
can run the show. And
Exactly.
but in turn, they got, the show got ran on them. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times you just can't go date anybody. You got to date somebody that's on your level. And I'm not saying people on their level is not like that,
Right.
but you have to have a level playing field to play in if you want to, at least be a little bit successful. Because there's no way all the people that Kiki met, Kiki been in show business all her life. You can't tell me she couldn't find a decent guy that's on her level that would have helped her. Um, be who she wanted to be,
Right.
because at the end of the day, this guy don't understand what she does. And
Uh-uh.
so he doesn't understand show business. He doesn't understand, what you have to do in order, for the public. And so if she had been dating somebody that was in the same industry, it wouldn't have been a big deal
And
Right.
of what she
Melody,
had
I
on and how
believe that
she was.
man was
Yeah,
looking
it wouldn't
for
have
a
been a big
payday.
deal.
I believe he sought her out and he
Hmm.
knew who she was. He played on
Right.
it. He got a baby by her because he was looking for a payday.
Yep.
And that's
Right.
what
Like
he's
the
He
rest
looking
of
for
them.
right now.
yeah.
That's why he talking about taking that baby. He looking
Mm-hmm.
Right.
for a
Hmm.
payday. This
Yeah.
was in
Yep.
But
his,
not
I
but not
believe that's
only
what he
him,
wanted all
Debbie.
the time.
But
Right.
not
He
only
was
him,
that
Debbie, a
baseball
lot of
paycheck.
guys are doing that. Like that's what I said in the beginning. A lot of guys are doing that. Instead of them taking care of their woman, they looking for a woman to take care of them now.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really care for her. And
Mm-mm.
you could see
No.
it. He used her. He
Right.
wanted her fame. He wanted to be noticed. He wanted her to buy him things, and he
Right.
was using her. And
Right.
that's when he got that baby by her. He thought about the ultimate payoff. That's all that was
Right.
about.
Yep.
And
Yep. He
Melody
just
said
wanted
that.
to
And
get
Melody
her
said,
pregnant.
"Yep." And Melody said that on one of her interviews. She said the next man she get with has to be on her level. He can't be.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Right.
has
He
to
have to
be.
be on her
He
level
has to be on
or
her level or
got more
doing
Or
than she.
better.
higher.
Right.
Right. Or how.
Money
Either
or
Now,
better.
higher.
Yeah, or
now
higher.
with
She said that.
Kiki, she did mention that he had become very volatile and abusive, volatile and dangerous, allegedly. But it was, but also, I want to what Barbara, I think it was Barbara. Oh yeah, it was. It says, hmm, wait, it was somebody. Was it Barbara O? uh, I can't
Mhm.
remember who said it. But anyway, she was granted that restraining order. But if you look at this man's eyes on every picture, I always look at his eyes. His eyes remind me of Martell, which is the creature now. They got these dangerous looking eyes, and the eyes tell
Sinister.
all. And if you notice, even in and another scene, when we talk about Juan Dixon, which is that is Juan Dixon. I'm going to see, can I bring a picture up of him? But is the Juan Dixon is the ex basketball player, ex coach, ex um, ex married to Robin Dixon now from Love and Marriage, not Love and Marriage, Real Housewives of Potomac. Because he lost his job and you know they had a hard time from filing for bankruptcy, not having no barely any place to stay and everything. They was like the moving from place to place because they really didn't have no place to stay really until recently. She was able to get her credit up where she can build a house for them, and they family found something to be stable in, and they're not even millionaires like the Marceaus. You know what I mean?
But Robin will be forever taking care of her husband. I don't
Right,
think he's gonna work. I don't think he's gonna find a job. I don't even
right.
think he wanna work.
He
He's
don't want
still
to find a job.
angry at her from losing the money years and years ago.
Right,
And he's never gonna forgive her for that. That's gonna always
right,
he gonna always throw that in her face. And I
right,
don't think he's gonna ever get a job unless somebody call him and say, "Hey, I got something for you, dude. You want
right.
this?" I don't think he's
Mm-mm.
looking for no job.
He
It's gonna
don't
be about
respect
her taking
her.
care
He
of him.
don't love her or nothing, Kathy.
Mm-mm.
You're right.
No,
He
you
have
could
no.
tell. Yeah.
He don't
But at
care
the end
nothing
of the
about
day,
her.
Warren been pimping that whole family, because then remember, Robin them
Oh
parents
yeah.
helped raise
Yeah.
him, and so I think he getting too big for his britches because I think he forgot who was feeding him before he went to the
Right.
NBA, and so
Right.
yeah, she lost
Mhm.
all that money, but her parents took care of him so that he could make it to the NBA.
Right.
That's
And
right.
so,
That's right.
and about those eyes, Miss Pinky, you're correct. Look at Ralph eyes, Martell eyes, Warren eyes. All of them got those beady eyes.
Right.
They
One
got.
look
And
to
it
their
I
looked
call them.
like
story.
I call them the beady eyes. Yeah,
eyes.
they got those beady eyes.
Yeah. It's like if
Sinister.
you
They
look at them,
sinister,
it's
evil
almost like
eyes.
dead, unalive eyes. They look at you
Mm.
like it's almost like a sinister look,
Yeah, it is a sinister,
Yeah.
a cold look,
evil and sinister, wicked. Those are wicked
wicked look.
folk.
Yes. Come on, Debbie. Come on,
Those
Debbie.
men, all them men look like the devil to me. You could just see it
Hmm.
through their
Mm-hmm.
eyes. They have no soul, and
Right.
Right.
they don't care about women. They don't care about nothing. They just want what they want, and
Mm.
they'll just, by all means necessary. If they don't get it, and they'll use you till they use you up. Look how Martell, he tried to do that to Mel. Look how he doing that girl. Mel got
Right.
out. And I'm glad she got out because ain't no telling what would have happened there. And look how he got that coleslaw. He got her all in a trance. She crazy as a Bessie Bug, don't even know what's going on.
Ooh,
And look
Lord.
how Jennifer, she pick up one after another. She act like she
She
Yeah.
don't
don't even go
learn
a
no
day
lesson.
without
Hmm.
being.
She got a
She
hard
can't
on
think
head.
because she don't ever give herself time to think because she goes from like you said one after the other.
Right.
And
She don't even think about what went on the last relationship. She off to the races.
right.
And
Hmm.
a
And
lot of
and a
women,
lot of them.
if you ain't paying attention, like I say, if you're not paying attention and you
Right.
get up there like you like these men more than they like you, that's how they gonna do you.
And Jennifer's
Yep, it's
rich.
true.
And Jennifer's rich. She got money. She can do
And all
background checks.
all of them
She
try
can
to
do
get.
background checks. Come on now.
Another thing they try to do too, guys, a lot of them try to get this orange candy because if you look at all these guys, most of them are attractive.
Yeah.
And so some women go by, instead of going by
Looks.
what's in their brain, they going on the outside looks,
Yeah.
on the
How somebody look.
physicality of the guy.
Yeah.
And it's okay to do that when you in school, but when you get out of high school, you should get a little bit, you shouldn't be that shallow because
I'm
looks
saying,
doesn't mean anything. All of that's gonna go anyway, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter how you look. It's about how you treat somebody, and so you can't be just trying to have some arm candy on your hand. And I really believe that's what Shirley Strawberry problem was. She had some nice arm candy. She's 10 years older than this guy, and so she thought she had somebody because he looked good in a suit, and so just because you look good doesn't make you good.
Right.
and
Right.
I'm saying when a man asks for money, I'm out.
Exactly.
Yep.
Right.
As soon as you
Yep.
bring
That's
up
Don't
money, I'm
ask me
out of
for
it
there.
right
nothing.
there.
There you go.
I'm out of there.
And then when he asks you for your social security number,
Oh,
Oh
exactly.
what?
no.
Oh no,
He
I'm
ain't gonna
good.
even get that far with me. He ain't even gonna
Exactly.
get that far.
Well, they stupid though because the social security number is
It's
on the
a
marriage
wrap.
license. You got when you get married, your social security number is going to be on there anyway, so
Right.
they can get that information. But at the end of the day, like I said, my mom always told me, taught me to have a nest egg. Whether you got my social or not, I still got some money put up, no matter how much money you bring it to the table
Right.
or how
Yep.
much I'm bringing to the table. I'ma
Yep.
always have some. I call
Mhm.
it escape money.
All right.
You always need you some escape money in case
Oh,
you
I
need to
love
escape.
the way you call it. Say it again. What I said? That's your
uh,
escape money.
some escape money. Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah.
you have to escape. And if you
You
need to
do.
do that, then you need to be in a position to escape at any given moment because you
That's
don't
right.
know what these dudes are going to do.
Hmm.
Oh, I
And you
just
Yep.
can't
love
always
it.
let
Escape
your
money.
right hand know what your left hand is thinking.
That's right.
Right.
Amen.
That's
But
right.
you're right. You do need escape money. I remember when I moved to California, and it was me and my boy. We were boyfriends. Then we got married out there. But before I left, my daddy told me, "You can always come back home." Him and my mother said, "You can always come back home," because I'm from Florida. He said, "You can always
Right.
come back home, but you better have you something set aside." And when I was a teenager, we used to go out, and my grandson don't know nothing about this, but we used to have phone booths. And my dad they used to always say, have yourself a quarter. No, it was a dime, have a dime. Then they went up to a quarter. But you always have to have escape. Always. And I taught my daughter the same thing. Have money put in aside. Go to another bank. Have another banking account. If you got a husband and all, like me and my husband, we had our own, we had a separate account. He told me, have your own account. Like I didn't know I already had one, but it was in another bank. But we had an account. He told me, set up an account in this bank, and I have one in this bank. And then all you're gonna do is each month is just give me $300 and that's it. And I had a job and we both was working. And he said, that's gonna be your part. You just give me 300 and then the rest of the money you can put it away and save it. But he didn't know I already had that because my dad they told me how to plan like that. Have you some? They didn't call it escape money, but I like what you said. I said what I said. I like how you said it, but it was always put something to the side. Open up another account, have you money to the side, send it to you. And I had an address at my uncle's house. So my mail, that bank mail was not coming to my house. And it wasn't like I was trying to cheat and everything, but I just knew I had to have something. I'm moving far away from my daddy and my mama. And I knew I had to have something. And so I always did that. I told my daughter, you can't, my mama used to say, baby, you can't trust everybody. Nice looking man, nice looking body, but you can't trust everybody. No, and you don't know, and these people ain't gonna show you who they are all the way. It might take some time, but yeah, but that's a good idea. Have some trust money, that Jennifer girl, I don't understand her. What is it she want? She just want a body next to her or something?
Well, she's seen her mom do that. She's seen her mom do that. And then a lot of times it goes back to, the training that you had. Because every woman in our family, we used to be so embarrassed with our grandmother. We used to think that our grandmother was so embarrassing because she always, my grandmother never really spent money. She was real, real frugal. And we used to be so embarrassed when we go in the store because she would dress like she didn't have a quarter. And it was so embarrassing to us. And but as we got older and as we got more mature, every woman in our family always have money put up. We all know how to save money because that's one thing she taught us. She taught us how to save money. And as a kid, it doesn't look like she should be doing these things, but a lot of things that she told us, we're applying those principles now. And guess what, I'm glad that she did teach me what she taught me, because at the end of the day, I've had to escape. And so
you listened to what she said. You listened to.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I listened. And so, and my mom taught me, my mom always taught me, to always have a nest egg. But at the end of the day, even if you're going to be married and everything is going great, my mom always taught me, just like I don't know who just said that about having a bank account, because I'm not looking at my phone. Who is that?
Toffee Mocha.
Toffee Mocha. Even if you're married, my mom always said, if you're gonna have to if you're gonna have to help your man pay bills or whatever, each one of y'all have your own checking account, and then y'all have a house account where you be putting your money into it, and that goes towards the house. And like you said, Toffee, your money goes to you, and you put that up, and you don't touch it. Don't spend every quarter that you make. And she's always taught us that.
Yep.
That's very smart. That's now see, I like that. I really do like that.
Yeah. See, my grandfather even taught us how to buy stocks and bonds and things like that, and land. He always said, get land, get you some land. And he taught us all that stuff. So it's a lot of things I try to teach my kids what to do. And I'm glad now they bringing back cursive writing. You can write in cursive now, because them kids wouldn't be able to sign a check or sign anything. Right. But they bringing that back to school.
Right. They dropped that from the curriculum.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. That was crazy.
Ridiculous. Well, in California, they bringing it back. So that'll be a one good thing. But these people, especially these young folks, they need help at doing things, because every night it's like people coming up with new things, new ways to get your money. Let's get coins now. If we use Bitcoins and coins, buy these coins, and then people invest in it, and all of that go down. It's just they need people need help. At least
Well, I think they ought to have. I think they ought to have
yeah,
a family class in school. You know, they had homemaking and taught you how to make a shirt and how to make crepes and all of that. They
Right.
need
Yep.
to
They
teach
teach
you how to have
all of
common
that.
sense and how to run a family in school. And that way, if you're not getting it at home, at least you'll have some type of training at school.
Right.
But see,
So I
you know
really think
what?
they need to implement that into the program.
That sounds good, but then again, when you say family, then you're gonna have to divide that up. But
Right.
a family is a family, but they do need something like that. You're right, because the only thing that they still have and keep in school is how to fix cars for the boys.
Right,
As far as
Right.
right.
sewing and drafting and all that kind of stuff, they don't really do that anymore. They switch that up. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But you
But
know,
they do
family is
need that.
basic though. No matter what type of family you have, if it's
Yeah,
two
you're right.
men or two women or a man and a
Right.
woman, it's all still you still
A
have to have a
family.
basic foundation, no matter
Right.
what
You're
type of
right.
family that you have. And
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
you have to have a basic foundation of how you're gonna operate in a family, how to spend money, because a lot of people don't know how to spend money, they don't know how to save money. And most of these people these days don't even know how to write a check because the
Right.
They
And
checks
don't.
are
we see
being
that
phased
prime
out.
example with the creature otherwise known as Martell. We see that right firsthand with him. Before we go, I want to not go before we go on to the next person. I would classify under what is a narcissist. Watch out, don't cater to them, and don't appease them. Is Maurice Scott. But before I go to Maurice Scott, Debbie, do you have any words that you want to say on the ones we just got through before we go to the next big target here, Maurice?
The only thing I can say, women beware. To be aware is to be alive. You know, you gotta watch how you move and groove with men. You know,
That is true.
Hmm.
you just have to
Mhm.
be aware. You know, if it's too good to be true, then you know, hey, it is. It is.
It is.
These men, they seek these women out. They seek them out, just like Jennifer. The men sought her out. They saw her on Basketball Wives. They knew what kind of men she liked, and they went for it. You know, it was up
Hmm.
to her to
Right.
not let them cross the line. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
is
some
true.
Yep.
women, they be so thirsty for men, they'll do anything for them.
They
Right.
will.
Hmm.
That
And
is
you
true.
know, sometimes you have to wait. You have to wait. You just don't go in head first with these men, get all involved, and you don't know what you're getting involved with. You know, they
That
don't
is
do their
true.
research. They just
Yeah,
leap.
it's like you're not learning the lesson. You know, you go and cook some fish or whatever, and the grease popping out of the, you know, you got water in the skillet, and you put the oil grease in there, and it start popping. Well, then you learn not to have water in the skillet
That
and put
is
the oil in there. And it's like she's not learning any kind of lesson from any of these
nothing.
relationships.
And
She's
to all
not
the women,
learning
and to all the women,
anything.
and to all the women who got kids, stop giving these men money. Stop giving
Right.
these men money.
And
Cause
Now,
you
stop
know
why
what?
having
would
kids by deadbeats.
Right. Stop having
right?
kids
And
about
why
at
would
least
you leave your car with a man? You going out of town? Why you couldn't leave your car at home and take an Uber to the
right,
airport? Why would you leave your
Right.
car with a man? I
right.
would
Yeah.
never do
Yeah,
that.
that's
I would
crazy.
never do
Eh,
that.
Right.
Me either.
That's
And where
I
crazy.
your
mean,
family at? Why
parking
you couldn't
space at
park your
the
car at
airport where
Done,
you can leave
done,
your
done.
car.
yeah, why you couldn't park your car at your family
The
house or like you
airport.
said,
Right,
the airport or anything? What's wrong with that?
right.
Right.
I
That
left
is
that
true.
car right in my garage, jumped in the Uber, went to take care of my business, and came back. Why
Right,
Right.
would why you get so involved? You giving a man your personal
right,
things like that?
right,
That is
I
true.
wouldn't do it. I just don't see that. I don't understand that.
right. Acting
Right.
like
And
you
if you
didn't
too
have
Get
good
the
this.
for
car back.
Uber, if you too good for Uber, you got enough money to get a car service. I
That
don't
is
understand
true.
either, Aunt Debbie.
Look, Melanie gets car service. She don't ride an Uber. She got her car service.
Right.
Did
And
she
And
ever
I
then
can
get her car
understand you
back?
not. I can understand you not wanting a Uber because you famous with all of that, but it's gonna cost you more money to buy another Range Rover than it would to get a car service.
Right. Because she said it was $70,000 for that Range Rover. I guess you got $70,000 to buy another one after you gave him $40,000 for for y'all to go into some real estate deal. But
Did she
let's
get the
go.
car back?
Hmm?
Did she ever get the car back?
No, she never got the car
No.
back nor her money.
Wow, she didn't ever get her car
You
back.
say you don't know what happened to it.
And that's
Wow.
$110,000 lesson she learned.
Right.
Exactly.
Woo, yes,
Exactly.
it is. Now, let's talk about the next person, which is Maurice. Maurice. Now, I'm gonna just show this little clip. I'm not gonna let the play what's going on with Maurice. I don't know who he is, but this is you'll see. Kimmy is also in this with him, and she just catered to this narcissist, and she appeased him. I don't know. That's her getting into the car. Their life is evolved around cars when they ain't got nothing.
She just a fool.
They probably
Complete
renting
fool.
these
A
cars.
complete fool.
Right.
Jack, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't have nothing to say about that. That's crazy.
I think they just be
It's like you mortgaging your house off to get some cars. Is that what's going on?
huh?
She got a second mortgage on her house just to get some cars. Is that
I
what's
don't
going
know.
on?
Tell
She'll
you
do
what, I
anything to
don't know
keep
what
him.
she shouldn't be having a second mortgage on her house. She shouldn't have put his name on the house. She shouldn't have done a lot of things because she's getting in debt the way Letitia is in debt now. She's in debt just like her. And this man, look at him. I can't stand him.
I can't either. I really can't.
And he have a teenage son and treats that son like he's nothing. Treats his own son like he's nothing. Now let's talk about this fool. What do you all think about him? Because because he was a pharmacist, guys. Don't let nobody forget he was a pharmacist, and he probably still is a pharmacist.
Street pharmacist, a street pharmacist.
Right? He got it. He still got his shop probably set up on the street somewhere, or set up somewhere. Yeah.
Kimmy
So,
bought that man.
huh?
She bought that man. She's a fool.
Yeah. But you
She's
got
a fool.
Kimmy was a bottom hoe.
A bottom
Yeah.
hole side chick.
Yeah, she was. She
Yeah, she
always
had
been
to be because she worked around doctors and nurses. She worked around professional people all day long. Why you couldn't just, swing your doctor or something?
right. And so she knows very well what she got herself into. And I got a video of him saying the worst mistake he made was getting married. Yeah. He sold out. He said, no, his exact words, I sold out when I got married. Because before he got married, he said he had all the women he wanted. He had all the money he wanted. He was able to do this and do that. Now he sold out when he got married. And if we need to, I can pull that video up. But he sold out, he said, when he got married. To me, he don't really love her. And what made his love even drop even more is when she got sick. He ain't got time for that. A man that got his own pharmacy don't have time for that. He don't have time for
And
somebody because he wants you to roll over and take it. He just wants you to roll over. And that rolling over ain't good enough for him because that means he putting in all the work. He ain't got time. He wants one to be laying down and let you put in the work, and you can't do your job. You can't
Well,
do
he used to that lifestyle when you're a pharmaceutical salesman because they're just like pimps. They got a lot of women because, that money attracts the women. And so
right,
he's just displaying his old job and, he's unhappy about it because, the women not flocking to him like that no more because he don't have that type of money. I guess him, allegedly, I don't really know
right,
what he doing, but, he used to that lifestyle of women flocking to him because of his money.
right, right. They ain't flocking to him like he used to. And then he got somebody. And one thing about him, because there's a lot of stuff I do know about them too, but I'm not privy to share that information. Right? I can't share that information. I because it belongs with somebody else, and I'm going to let them share it when
Right.
they get ready.
Well, can I ask a question about those guys? like in wasn't they supposed to be like one of the main families in their hometown? You know, the Scott name.
Yeah.
Wasn't they supposed to be like some, supposed to be the big leagues in town or whatever? I guess, like one of the biggest families that everybody know.
Yeah, everybody know him. And, they know him because they was part of the family that, you know how Martell family is the ATMs, stealers, robbers, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. But their family is not just known by their name. Their family is known for, um,
By their actions.
right, their actions for being a pharmacist, by having their own pharmacists. Their
Oh,
pharmacists.
okay. That's why they. I thought their father was, well known as well.
Yeah, yeah, probably so. But he's known for, I can't really get into it
Hmm.
because it's not right for me to tell that. So I got to leave it
Leave it
when
like
it's
that.
time to be told. You all love her very much. She'll bring it up. She'll bring it up when everything
Hmm.
lines up for her. She's gonna bring it up
Yeah.
for you, but I cannot
I
do
just
that.
I just had heard that. I just thought
Yeah,
maybe I thought I had heard that on another
yeah,
channel that they were
yeah.
supposed to
You are
be
right.
the big wigs in town.
Right, right. But yeah, he is not known for just, he's like his brother, not known for being with one woman. And
Yeah.
Kimmy was just one of his, they didn't call it a H, like a garden tube. They called it
Hmm.
a B, but it was a bottom.
Oh. Oh. Okay. What is groupies?
Right. So, yeah, she is not
Mhm.
as innocent as he had to be, and he's not who he pretend to be. I want to be a lawyer, but what lawyer? He whammed her. He did that. He really didn't have to love bomb her. Put it like that, because she was
Hmm.
already
Cause she
one of
like
them
Aunt Debbie
anyway.
say she like
Huh?
him more than he like her. Like Aunt Debbie said, she like him more than he like her.
Right. So he really didn't have to do much. He didn't do that love bombing to her. He didn't have to do it. Uh, So she is what he still treats her the same way, the way they met. He still treats her. That's why he has no respect for her right now. Yeah. So, but he is a true narcissist. You ever notice every time they talk how he gaslights her?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna gaslight her and everything, and makes her feel he don't do anything. Even when she was sick, he still didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing to take care of her or to help her. Yvette Bell, thank you for coming into the Pink House, Yvette Bell. He didn't do anything to take care of her. Matter of fact, she still had to take care of him, cook and clean and do everything and take care of her son. She still had to do everything. And he didn't
Well, I
really,
don't feel sorry for any of them. I don't, you get what you get when you play at that playing field. So
right,
I don't feel sorry for any of them.
right. And got to remember, him and his brother was raised the same way. And what man is going to go out and get a vasectomy without talking to their wife or fiance or whoever first? You just going to surprise her with, this is what I got done.
And why did they do that anyway?
Because they got a lot of women that they're fooling around with. They got chicks on the side. They got their little thing at Black that they use, that little
Boom boom room.
boom
The
boom.
little boom boom room.
And remember Credit One, allegedly, that they talked
They
about
like to,
on the Union stage, how they go up there and hang out to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just the men smoking cigars and drinking, having their drink
And
and
they
stuff.
too old for that. They too
That's
old for
wrong.
that. If they're in their 40s, they should be done with all of that because I can
You
understand them doing that in their 20s and 30s. But you 40, you should be a
right.
family man by that point.
So, right. Allegedly, they make sure that no woman can come up to them and say, "Oh, I'm pregnant."
right.
So that way they can
Hmm.
go around all they want. You ain't got to work. The woman can use protection or no protection. It doesn't matter. She ain't getting pregnant by me.
Well, remember Tisha said she played like I guess she was just teasing with Marcel and saying that she thought she was pregnant. He's not. He was like, "Well, you better go find your baby daddy," as if I'm not the daddy.
Right. And she did not know he was doing that. Guys, we're coming up on 3 hours. 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Let's do the last thing about Rocky, because that's one of them we haven't touched on. Rocky. Rocky from his wife is one of the escape members. Rocky is the one that did an interview with Tasha K. And I think she did a great job because she just schooled this man, just read him like a book. And he was telling all kind of stuff and didn't know he was giving it up. And he fooled around on his wife. He had not just one woman, not just two. He had a lot of different women. And when he was having them all move closer to him, so he don't have to drive them far when he have to go see them. And
she allowed it. She act like she act like she in a trance or something. I sure don't understand her, because she act like this guy got her in a trance, or like she in a cult or something. Like she don't have her own mind or anything.
That they are in a open relationship where they can see other people. Then when people went after her about it, questioned her, then she said, no, she don't mean that kind of open relationship. It's like, girl, you can't change what you just said. He's in an open relationship. You just not.
Well, she had body issues that she was dealing with because she was in the public. So I don't think she felt like she was worthy of him or what have you. And he been grooming and training her for over 20 years. So it's like she stood like Chuck to me. I don't know.
Right. And I think the thing that did it most for everybody is when she let him sign over, had her sister's checks put in where he can cash her sister's royalty checks. That did it. And I think her mom and stuff had something to do with it too. But that's it, guys. We actually at 3 hours and 2 minutes and everything. So although today is going to be my last day doing a live for at least a while, I may jump on with Black Titanic with her live, but that's the only person I think my husband said I can jump on somebody's live until I get better. Now he may sit here within coming day after the surgery, sometime next week or the week before, and let me do one, and he do all the working the mouse and letting people up and doing this. He said, all I have to do is talk. We'll see whether he's still going to do that. But I'm going to try to do one tonight. I really want to try to do one tonight because, I love my lives. I really do. And let me just let me have you all any last comments on all these narcissistic men. Let's start. Debbie, since I haven't heard from you in a while, what you got to say?
Run. You see a man like that asking you for stuff he shouldn't be asking for, asking about your finances, run.
You better start going the other way and don't look back.
Run like your ass is on fire.
Right.
I'm saying, leave that alone. Leave these men alone. And do your research before you start getting involved and get all entangled up with them.
Right.
Just be calm. Don't be so thirsty for a man.
Right.
Always willing to please. I'ma do this. I'ma take it. No, don't do none of that.
Don't do none of it.
Ooh. And if he take you out, you go to ask him about your finances, tell him I'll be right back. And don't never come back. I'll tell him in a minute, I'll be right back. You'll never see me again.
Put that finger up in there. You know how to do it in church. Put that finger up in there. I'll be right back.
Right back now. Say right there, be right back.
As soon as you get out of sight, gone. I'm gone.
Exactly.
I'm gone. Because these men do too much. Look how they doing these women and making a fool out of them. Look at the coleslaw. She done lost everything, brain and all, if she ever
Bring it
had
on.
one.
If she ever had one, exactly.
Whew. You
And
Child.
then
are
she ran
correct.
online twiddling her hand, thinks she on something. Girl, go sit down. What these people talk about how I would never get on live again?
Hmm.
I
Mm-mm-mm.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I'm telling you.
I
Mm-mm.
just
What
feel
you got to
I don't feel bad for I don't feel bad because a lot of women, you're not doing your research. You know, you're just so eager to have a man and you'll take anything, and this is what you get when you take anything.
That is
That's
true.
right. That part.
Go ahead, Cheryl. What do you have to say?
I agree with Aunt Debbie all the way. Have some self-worth.
That is true.
Self-worth is more important than any money in the world. Melody showed is she laid the blueprint down for younger women who may be involved with narcissistic men or even older women. She laid the blueprint. Leave. Don't look back.
Right.
Period. Because all they want to do is strip you dry and break you so that they can continue to keep taking advantage of you, which is what Martell tried to do, is break Melody. And he saw that he couldn't break her like he thought he was going to break her. And she got out. Just get out. No man is worth it. And when a man is pushing up on you and want to move in with you, a man who don't have his own place, that tells you a lot about him. Because you're not coming in my place. You got to have a place of your own. So I can come to your place sometimes. Ain't going to be no
Right.
coming here cohabitating up in my crib. Not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
Period. You know, and then you got to watch a lot of these men around your young daughters, young, impressionable, beautiful daughters.
Oh, yes.
You're bringing these men around your daughters. You know, have some common sense. You don't need education to have common sense. You know, use your brain. You know, don't think with your, well, stop thinking with what's between your legs. Because he going to hop from woman to woman. I don't care what you think you got between your legs. He going to be hopping from woman to woman. And he don't have nothing between his legs all that good. Where I'm going to be giving my money to him and supporting him. No, not going to happen. So women, wake up. Some of these women got to wake up. Pygmishas,
Wake up.
wake up.
Right. Thank you, Cheryl. What about you, Taffy? What have you got to say? Taffy, can you hear me? Taffy Mocha. Well,
Toffee,
okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes. I agree with the chat. Um, yeah. Um, that's about it. Yeah, I agree with what everybody said. And I enjoyed myself today. Thank you so much for
You are
inviting me into
welcome.
your house. Yeah,
You
I
are
just
welcome. We enjoyed having you. I love
yeah.
the things you said and everything. You are
And
a great addition. Yes,
thank you.
you
You
are.
might feel a little bit more of me now. Like I said, I'm visiting on this coast for the holidays, so I'll be here till the new year.
Until the new year. Okay,
Yeah,
well, you're gonna have to make sure you keep coming. Even if
yeah.
you see me and I'm looking out of sorts right now, you guess
Hmm.
that's she just I know what she looked like before. She just looking a little out of it right now, but that's still
Okay.
good.
Yeah, but usually the weekends, I just don't really get online too much over the weekends and everything. And I'm gonna be a lot busy because I'm gonna be doing a lot of little traveling and all. But I'm definitely gonna spend as much time. Try to see you guys as much as I can. And because,
Okay.
like I said, a lot of times it already be on, and when I get to see it, it's already been seen, and I can't do anything but like just leave a comment, and then you could read it later. But I really
Okay.
enjoyed this. But thank you so much for having me.
You
And
are
I gotta
welcome. You
go
are
now, ladies.
true.
But I really appreciate the show, and you guys have a good time, good day. Have a excellent day, and I'll be praying for you and your
Okay.
surgery. When are you gonna have your surgery?
Tomorrow.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll
So that's
have
why I
y'all
keep
keep me
saying
in
this.
prayer.
Yeah.
And
I'm
and if
I'm gonna be back still. I'm still gonna be trying to do my thing. But I know Debbie, between Debbie and
Cheryl.
Cheryl, and I said what I said, they're gonna be
mhm.
in Black Titanic, they're gonna all be fussing at me anyway.
That's right.
Even
That's
Linda
right.
Gamble. You want Linda Gamble, she's probably gonna see, is that Pinkie trying to do something? Right now.
Right.
I,
Well,
I'm
I'm
going to get
saying
in here and tell her
Right.
we'll
because
Linda
she's
all
not
got
keep
to
you
be
having
in
it.
wet.
check.
Right.
We'll
Linda ain't
we'll
having it.
all we'll all keep you in check. Make
That's
sure that
right.
Right.
you do what you're supposed to do.
I know.
Yeah,
Y'all want to keep
Right.
me in check.
That's
And
right.
granted,
yeah.
you probably going to say, I'm not going over there because Pinkie needs to be resting.
Right.
Hmm. Well, ladies, you
Oh, my
have a
God.
wonderful evening, a
You too,
wonderful day,
Mouse.
and I'll talk to you guys soon.
You
All
too.
right.
Have a
Okay.
good
Thank
Have
you
day.
fun
so
on your
much.
Take care.
vacation, Toffee.
Take care.
All right,
All right.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, bye
You're
bye.
welcome.
Bye-bye. And
Bye.
I said what I said.
And
You
my
go,
prayers are
girl.
with you too, Miss Pinkie, for your surgery. And hopefully you get a speedy recovery and we can have you back where you belong.
Okay. And you know,
Yes.
everything else going to be well on me. From this side of me, my body is going to be well. It's just
Okay.
going to be that whole that shoulder. But otherwise, I'm well.
Right. Just take the time out and rest though. Just
Yeah. But see,
surgery.
this side of me is going to be good. This side is going
Yeah.
to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
You
that
just
side.
relax
You
and
just
take care of
relax.
yourself. And we're
Right.
going to be praying for you.
Yeah,
And
I
we
don't
know
are.
rush
y'all are.
back. Let everything heal. Take your
That's right.
time.
I
Right.
will.
Because we're not gonna go anywhere. We'll be right here when you
We
get
We'll
back.
right
be right
here. Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Right here. Okay.
On our way.
All
Hmm.
right, guys. I know you all
So the
are.
last thing I want to say is, women, we have intuition. Pay attention to it. When you see the red flags, like Aunt Debbie said, run, run, run. Because at the end of the day, the longer you stay, the deeper you'll get into it and the harder it'll be for you to go. And when something is not right, you feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your mind, you feel it in your head. You can feel it physically when
Right.
something is not right. And when you're in a relationship is not supposed to be stress, worry, and
Chaos.
disorganization. So if you're in a relationship and you always got to keep giving, 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 and you're not receiving what you're looking for, you're not receiving anything that you want from the relationship, it's nothing wrong with leaving.
That's right.
And it doesn't matter how it look to the public. What really matters is how you're being treated and how it looks to you. Because the
Okay.
public is going to judge and they're going to say what they're going to say. And a lot of times these relationships is for public, for the public. And so when you're in a relationship, you got to be in a relationship for yourself and don't worry about what the public think. You got to worry about what you think and
Right.
how you're being treated. And it's nothing wrong with leaving. It's nothing wrong with making a mistake because we're all human and we're all gonna make mistakes. And I know some people stay for the kids. You can't if you're not being treated right and you're not happy, don't stay for any reason. Whether it's kids, money, fame, fortune, whatever it is.
Right.
Uh, you only get one life, and every day that you live, you take a day off of your life, and you can't never get your time back. So what you can do though, you can't go backwards, but you definitely can go forward.
Right.
And
That's
don't be
right.
afraid. Don't be afraid to go because it's something better out there for you.
That's
If
right.
it's not if you're in a relationship and it's not what you want, it's always somebody that's going to be out there just going to give you what you want. But like Aunt Debbie said, you have to be patient. You can't just
Mm-hmm.
jump into a relationship from relationship because at the end of the day, once you leave a relationship, you got to give yourself time to get yourself back together and figure out where the mistakes were, figure out where the flags were, and just figure out who you are. Because once you find out who you are, then you'll find that person that's for you.
Right. That is true.
And one more thing, Miss
That's true.
Pinkie, for ladies that
Okay.
don't understand it, tune in to Original Straight No Chaser Part 4 just came out. So you'll know what not to be like.
But not. Okay.
Just listen to her. Part 4 just came out, I think today. I believe three
Part
hours
four
ago.
came out today.
Yeah, 3 hours ago. Part 4. Because it was a part
Ooh.
3, now there's a 4. So
Okay. You know I'm gonna
if you
tune
want to know
into it.
what not to be like, just listen to this. Listen to this dumb, dizzy broad. And then you'll know what not to be.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Oh,
Thank you guys. What
And
you
don't be
always
afraid
say,
to ask your elders questions because they've been through some stuff.
That's right.
People that's older than you, they know exactly what you can. They can't tell you how to go from A to Z. But people that's older, they can tell you what's
Right.
up.
That's right.
And don't be so hard headed and say, well, she too old or he too old. They
Right.
don't know what they're talking about because they
Right.
do know what they're talking about. Because most people are talking from experience. They're not
Right.
talking about what they heard. They're talking about what they know.
That's right.
Right, that is true. They're talking
True.
from what they know. Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, uh, and everything. And I do want to let me just say this. Thank you for all the love that you all have shown me. Thank you supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. I love it. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I want to say to all the people in the chat, all my subscribers and all the newcomers that came in, and to my panelists that gave. I want to thank you all for my super stickers and my cash apps from Beverly Childs to Renita Elliott, to I Said What I Said, Demita McCaughlin. Thank you. I hope I pronounced that right. And then there was another person that sent a cash app. It didn't give the name on it and everything, but Beverly did it twice. Thank you, Beverly Childs. I do appreciate all of that. And from the bottom of my heart, I really do. And so, with that being said, we're at 3 hours and 16 minutes. I didn't put a time limit like I normally do because I just wanted to make sure I spend as much time with everybody as possible and everything. And I was just so happy with the take over for 1 minute, one of y'all guys for.
Well, ladies, it's
Yeah.
been a pleasure.
Sure has. Sure has.
I thank you, Pinkie, for having me.
Me
I
too.
just want you to get well. I'm gonna be praying for you.
Me too. Yeah.
I pray for all you ladies,
Yeah.
and the chat.
Yes.
Gotta keep
And we
praying.
appreciate your wisdom too, Aunt Debbie.
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate your wisdom.
Yes.
We all
Exactly.
bring something to the table.
Right.
We can keep each other safe.
Yeah.
Even though Aunt Debbie keep my stomach hurting most of the time.
Right. But yeah, I'm in the business of I want everybody to win, you know.
Right.
And I don't want nobody. I don't want to see anybody living in misery. And a lot of
They
people
have to.
live
They
in
have.
misery and don't have to.
But they have to always. But they have to want to win also. They have to
Okay,
want to.
thank you guys. And Petitious, thank you so much for all the hearts and everything. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just excited that you all was here and everything. And because I love doing lives. I don't know why. I love doing lives. I really do. And some of y'all already know that I love doing them. It's my way of connecting, my way of being able to have somebody to talk to. That's why I started my life, because during the C19, I said, you give me somebody to talk to, you know. So not that I didn't have everybody here, but sometimes, they're off into their parts of the house. You don't get a chance to talk to nobody, but the dogs. And they have their own way of talking to me. So I'm so glad I did this. And I'm so glad that you all are here. And I really do appreciate it and thank you. And I know today I'm going to see some of y'all over at other lives, and I will be there supporting them today on their lives, because I know tomorrow I won't be able to support them. So today you may see me on other content creators' lives, giving them all their support and everything. And I'll make sure I give y'all a shout out, holler at you while I'm there, because, it'll be a couple days before I be able to even open my eyes good enough to give any love out to anybody. So I'm going to do mine today. So get ready. Y'all going to see me on at a lot of lives, just so I can, pass that love around, huh?
I say yay.
Yeah, so y'all tell me who got a good live going on right now, so I can go get in it. Give me a good live so I can go over to.
I mean, Trending.
Well, Trending is doing her live right now.
She's
Trending?
doing hers right now. Okay, I'll go jump in on Trending right now.
We're trending?
Okay, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Healing
That's my,
first
I
and
love
creating
trending.
recovery. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in on hers, guys, and I'll meet you all over there. I
Okay.
got to go show
Okay,
Pinkie.
well, have a great day, Miss
Y'all
Pinky.
have a great day now.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
Cheryl, Miss
Debbie.
Aunt Debbie, you
Thank you,
guys have a
everybody.
great day.
You too.
Yeah, you too. Have a
You
good
too.
one.
I said, and Taffy was up here too. Thank you, Taffy. All
Toffee.
right, guys. We're
Toffee.
gonna go and we're getting ready to go over to Trent. Oh yeah, I see her right now. I'm getting ready to hop in. Okay, bye bye, guys. Love you guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, Renita Elliott and Anita Jordan, thank you and love you too. I'm getting ready to go show other people trending some love. Since my live is ending, I'm going to try to get in as many lives as I can today because I won't be able to do it tomorrow. So we're all heading over to trending, and then whoever got the next live, we're going to jump in so I can show them some love and support their live as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Renita. Thank you, Alita Jordan. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you, Impetitious. Everybody that was on my live. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, and thank you for showering me with love today. All right, bye-bye. Y'all have a wonderful day, and let's go support, because that's what I'm getting ready to do. Go support. All right, bye-bye, guys.